Yay!
So she also usually... Never mind.
Hello everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Downstage Dungeons. How you doing, Cass?
Today!
Fantabulous!
Well, episode 19, last time, I think you guys fought a bug. It's been a while, Fortunately, it is this season. I went down. When the Dungeon Master goes down, I don't know what to do. So, we're back now, though. We're here to have a good time. We're going to play some Dungeons & Dragons. Hopefully, you guys have a good time. Settle in, study, lay down, grab a snack, and watch a bunch of nerdy theater kids play Dungeons & Dragons. It's going to be good. Now, before we get in, back into the world of Ernaxia once again. It's been a while. We like to ask a little question to chat to about our characters, to get into character and stuff like that for funsies. So, my question today is, if your character was an action figure or toy, what would it do? That's topical because we were talking about this earlier.
Can I steal ideas?
I was saying, I just gave Reagan the best idea. I take full credit. You can use it, it's a good idea.
While they're thinking of answers, I'll do a little recap from episode 18. Previously, on the adventures of Maximus Ultor, we completed our trek from Eovos, the desert bandit city, to the Farallon excavation site, where the Paragon Assembly has some flags set up and some sketchy business going on. There is a race called the Skephes, these large bug humanoid creatures that are mining away, mixed with some of the members of the Paragon Assembly, digging for something beneath the earth of the Sethic Valley, so we'll have to figure out what that is. Talarian and Geo had a little adventure together, had some chats, and discovered all this information before you found a random place in the desert to park the ship. Hopefully everything's fine. And made their way back to the excavation site with the group come morning time. Though they weren't the only ones to arrive there. There was also another large sand ship that arrived. And as it came off, there were large guardsmen, strong warriors, and wizards exiting. And they saw a couple of familiar faces. They saw Chet, the purple tiefling, who had a date with Joan, and has helped and not helped the crew at times. Interesting to see where his allegiances lie. But also one Vivian Forgings, a long-forgotten enemy of Maximus Ultor that betrayed them long ago.
Oh, we never
Long,
forgot.
but not forgotten.
Not forgotten.
But not forgotten.
Or never know.
Or never known.
So, that being said, for our question, let's start with Leslie.
So, Emmy, because she wild shapes and because of backstory, has many different forms. So I feel like she would have multiple action figures that are like part of a collector's set.
Jane.
But also,
Them all.
you guys know chia pets, right? I feel like there would be a chia pet version of like Emmy where you just pour water and mushrooms slowly start to grow over time.
Aw, fungus.
Yeah.
Are
Or it could be like a disposal thing too. Like she could be
worms?
like a, well, because that's how mushrooms grow. Is like the mycelium takes all the rotten food and like absorbs it, and then it turns into a mushroom.
Mycelium.
like portobello
Word of the day.
mushrooms?
Word of the day. Amber.
Lucky would be like a nightlight. Like a little doll that you squeeze and turns on, and you don't have to turn the light. If you're scared of the dark, you just give Lucky a hug and she'll light up the room.
Parker.
That's really cute.
Mine wouldn't be an action figure, it'd be a toy. It'd be a Rubik's Cube that you just physically can't solve. And it has a sound box in the middle that's just Gordon Ramsay yelling insults at you.
What are you? An idiot sandwich.
I'm very chaotic, son of Lo.
Sauce!
Or devout follower of Lo. Love it.
Aaron!
As per discussed earlier, Kevin, if he were an action figure, there would very much be the one from Hercules, where you squeeze it and he kind of like flexes a little bit. And probably have like a little button on the bottom of the foot, like Andy style, with like really badly recorded thunder sounds.
It's just static. Yeah.
So Joan would be I changed it.
You don't have to. It's
Joan
fine.
would be like a she'd start out as like a Barbie, and she would have her Gilded Bandit mask, optional, and she'd have like a cloak on that was just her standard like action figure, but you could take the cloak off, and only if she's wearing the mask, there's an attachable, you know what sky dancers are? There's an attachable attachment where you could stick it on a sky dancer's thing and add the wings, and if you pressed the mask while it was on her, she would fly.
This toy costs hundreds of dollars.
It's a sky
It's a
dancer.
collector's edition.
Yeah.
Hasbro's got their work cut out for him.
Oh my gosh.
Uh-huh.
These are all good
That
ones.
was that was great.
I
I
love
like
it when
it because
Jen
she
is not here.
glows too.
That's
very-
Yeah, Cannon. Lucky actually glows.
She glows.
Give her a hug.
Give her a
Like
hug
a
and
dairy
she
She's
glows.
warm.
You just
Feels
hear it.
nice.
I can already
Aw.
hear the really like goofy like 90s style jingle for that commercial for that toy. Give her a hug and she glows.
It's Lucky.
Oh, wow.
The magical glowing nightlight.
All the way to the husband.
Scared of the dark? Get a lucky today. Get lucky today.
So,
Sorry.
Anyway,
Anarchy.
diving back into the world. When last we left off, you were overlooking the Farallon excavation site. Privy to the new entrances and the goings-on, you hear the constant clatter of beneath the dunes in the shadow of the Everstorm. What's the plan? What would you like to do?
Aren't we watching something unfold right now?
You just saw Vivian get out of the boat with Jed on the chain, and he's beat to smithereens. I mean, this is also pretty far away, but you can still tell from this distance that he's just not doing well. And you saw the Chimera come and land over there near all the soldiers and stuff, as Breon, presumably the person who rides the Chimera most of the time, landed
time.
to meet with Vivian.
So can we hear them from our location?
No way. They're very far.
We still have passed without a trace, correct?
Sure.
And it's only been, I think, what,
2 hours?
20 minutes? Not 2
No,
hours.
she cast it when like the camps were coming in view.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
so maybe like 10 minutes,
Okay,
would you say?
sure.
Alright.
It looks like we have more than one enemy here.
I don't think we can take them all on, but I really want to steal that ship.
You guys have no idea who this dark elven woman clad in leather and weapons that entered. It looks very important. But you can see like everyone is like stepping aside for them, and it's very, very much like the stormtrooper stepping aside for Darth Vader effect, you know?
Is that Darth Vader?
And we
Is that Darth Vader?
Don't worry.
Darth Vader's hot.
Darth Vader's...
Okay.
And we aren't leaving behind Ched again. Not again.
that's canon.
I think right now our number one priority needs to be the stone.
No.
And if we do fight, then it'll happen. I don't think we should start fighting now. I think we should try and sneak.
Of course not, but
I'm in with the
we
small
have
one.
an opportunity
Thank you.
to release him.
We should get the stone first.
Stone.
Mr. DM, do I see like with all this hubbub that's going on over here, is the path to the tomb? Have people guards left? What do I see?
You're at the top of a cliff face.
Okay.
Kind of, you know, because like I said, this it's a canyon in the dunes that is
Right.
very unnaturally dug out, and you're kind of at the top of it, like a sandstone plateau overlooking it. There's no path from where you are necessarily to there, but you can see there's like wooden scaffolding and different tunnels cut into the sides that meet out. There's like hand carts and rails, and just like this is a full mining excursion going
Right.
on.
So I guess I'm more talking about, because they told us about the guards, right? The more heavily armored people that were going in and out of the tomb. With this whole entourage, is there? I want to figure out if there's an opportunity for us to sneak into the tomb now that something's going on.
You don't know if
over
it's a
here.
tomb. It's a little triangle on the ground.
Sorry, underground ruins.
You haven't actually been there yet. You've only been told of
Right.
the place with the guards.
Mhm.
But you Talarian and Geo were the ones that were there, so I'll roleplay to Talarian. Geo will be joining us later today.
Small one. Is there a way for you to look like one of those things?
Sure, but don't call her that. I don't think she likes it.
No.
No.
I
Did
can
we
spell
bring-
it for you if you'd like.
That would be great.
N. Oh. Period.
Did we bring the magic carpet?
Yeah, Emmy's sitting crisscross applesauce on it.
We should get closer.
Emmy keeps that thing on her.
His name is Colin.
Emmy keeps Colin nearby.
A little too
Who's
close.
calling?
The carpet.
That's Colin.
The carpet.
Right.
Given
Yeah.
it name. Yeah.
Well, the soldiers were going down the other way, so the valley kind of goes down and curves a little bit as it goes. It's not perfectly straight, so you can kind of see where like rock meets more mining and curves away beyond where you can see.
Okay. Would this be a good opportunity to maybe sneak the other direction, try to figure out what's going on underground?
Let's get closer.
I think so.
Can they start to sneak closer then?
You want to go to the right?
Yeah.
Yeah, toward the
Towards
mining.
the...
We can go, but I don't remember seeing a way down over there.
Where do we go down?
Kind of points over to where like the valley starts. Seems to be, from what you can tell, the only entry to this.
Is that
this place?
in the direction of this entourage group or a different direction of the entourage
It's
group?
where the entourage group is. There's like a bunch of tents set up over there, and it's like where the ships were docking the last time you were here as well.
Well, let's go towards them. Slowly.
Sneakily and stealthily.
If you
I
can
mean,
tell.
that's just the clear entrance. I mean, you have a magic carpet.
Can I
Two of us can also fly, so
rip off a
Two?
piece of my white
Two?
cloak and cast
Four?
aid on
you can fly and I can fly.
Your paragon.
Actually, she
cloak?
can fly too.
need
For
a white
short
strip
periods
of
of
cloth.
time.
Short.
I prefer not to...
You get extra 5 hit points.
Comply.
You get extra 5 hit points. You get an extra
Are
5
these
hit points.
are these temp?
These are for 8 hours.
Are they temp?
They are 10.
Temporary hit points, yes.
Love that.
Oh, that'd be so nice if it was forever.
I know.
Yeah.
That'd be pretty cool.
Your max hit points increased by 5 points.
What would you like to do?
Let's get closer and see if we can get past them. But if I have the opportunity, I'm going to try to bring Ched with us.
I would like to go the opposite direction since we have a flying vehicle that I imagine that we can go down any area that we end up.
We also have Pass Without a Trace.
We also
so.
have pass without a trace.
And I think, could one of us turn invisible? Did we decide that?
Nobody
No
has
one can turn
invisibility.
invisible?
Do you have
an extra
invisibility?
potion? No, I don't. I
Someone-
thought we were
did you give
talking
someone a
about
potion
it.
of invisibility?
I thought someone. I thought we were.
Joan
talking
had
about
it, but she used it in.
She did. I didn't know if there was
That's
more
right.
than one. Or
Now,
not.
my new friends, out of curiosity, do any of you have any coins of Revivify or anything like that?
I mean, what are coins of Revivify?
Things that could bring you back to life,
Oh,
should anything go wrong.
I can do that like multiple times a day.
You
Just-
can?
Yeah, just touch and ta-da, they're back to life.
Oh my gosh.
Why didn't
Really?
you join earlier?
It's part of the magic that I've learned and studied through my life.
It's not powerful.
Yeah, I mean,
The
Not
coins
bad.
in which you speak, I don't believe
They're
are
really
a common
cool.
magical item. In my research, I
Yeah.
found that was pretty exclusive to my home.
Of course. I heard that a friend that they had travelled with had a spell that could do something similar, so I was curious if anything like that had come with any friends.
I mean, if I had to ballpark it, like 4 times a day, I could do it.
Well, keep that in handy.
That's so wonderful.
What's class spell slots?
Half caster and a full caster.
All right. So let's sneak towards the entrance then, because that's the goal, is to get around there.
All right, I'm okay with this plan, but I would like it in everybody's mind that if we do see that it's an obstacle, that we'll double back and go the other
It's
way.
for sure an obstacle. You already know this.
Feel like we should go the other way.
The super strong army and Vivian and the Chimera and Brion are at this entrance.
I think we should go the other way.
I think the other way would be in our best interest if we wish to survive.
But-
Longer than a couple of minutes.
Aren't we supposed to go for the stone? Wouldn't that be inside?
Yeah, but we don't know that we
We don't know where.
we don't know that we can't get inside going the other way. We just know that the most obvious way to go inside is
Is also the most dangerous.
Yeah.
That we know of.
that we know of.
Well, and that's if they even have the stone. We don't know for sure they found it. This is just the most recent place they're looking.
I think we
Yeah.
can sneak inside if we can go past some stuff in here.
What is Farallon?
What?
Farallon?
On the maps, Geo kind of nods to Geo a little bit. It's called the Farallon excavation site.
Do
is
I know what
Farallon?
Farallon
Any
is?
of us know it?
You can make a history check. Lucky, you may also make him a history check. Kevin, you do not know what Farallon is.
Does Emmy know?
Natural 20! Hey! Will not make
Not
her
the first roll of the session.
So,
Nice.
I have stuff to give you, but it's very limited. You know that Ched mentioned this to you on your date.
The dagger wants to go to Farallon.
Oh, is that
Oh, maybe we shouldn't take
that
the
the
Asinite
place?
in with us.
Oh no.
He also asked you if you knew what it
shoot.
was, and was surprised that you didn't, but you guys didn't discuss it further, so that's all I can tell you.
I lied, I'm gonna roll it.
Ched
Okay.
definitely knows what Farallon
What,
is.
I know what it is?
Oh no!
History plus 1.
I feel like I read it in one.
You can make a
6.
history check, but this is tough.
16. Does Lucky know anything about it?
I don't know anything.
What'd you get?
16.
16? Does not mean
With
you-
guidance?
You didn't give me guidance.
Why didn't I know you were rolling?
She said Amber Lucky roll.
Ah!
Ched said that Farallon was incredibly important, and that I was supposed to go there. But I'm not completely sure why.
It's not exactly what he said. He just...
That's what she's relaying.
Okay. Sorry.
Would Kevin remember this?
That might ring a bell hearing her say it, but you had a lot going on.
That's true. That's true.
Ched knows a lot about what's going on here. I think it.
I have a question for you guys. Do any of you speak Celestial?
I do.
Yes.
You do?
Definitely
No, I
speak
don't.
Celestial.
I speak Infernal.
Wait,
and
hold
Abyssal.
on. Let me make sure, but I'm almost certain.
I love Oathbreakers.
Yeah, definitely speak Celestial. It's
You
my
do?
whole thing.
You don't know what Farallon
Oh,
is,
nice.
but you know what the word Farallon means.
What does it mean?
In Celestial, it is called the City of Ascension.
Oh, that's cool. So, you know, that word actually, it means City of Ascension.
Sounds interesting.
Sounds like, you know, a place we might actually want to go.
Sounds like quite the
You know,
adventure.
Wait,
not like City of the Damned or anything.
City of
Away.
Ascension in a ditch?
That's
Yeah.
going down. That's descension, dear.
No, I think that's
I'm
what we're
well
doing it.
into
It's,
it.
you know, ascension, but we have
I
to
think it's
descend.
descend, not whatever you said.
Descension.
It's
Ascend
definitely
your soul.
descend.
You're on a higher plane of thinking.
I don't know any of this spiritual mumbo jumbo, but it's
Is this gonna be a dungeon that I can read things in? Yay!
Oh.
We have to get
I
past.
want Secret Abyssal.
Well, Maximus Ultor, we can do this. Brion won't get the best of us again. He won't. Especially not with Lucky.
Whoa, whoa! That sounds like you're ready to just go fight.
No, I'm not going to
okay
fight,
with
but we
that.
can sneak past them. We have passed without a trace. We can sneak
doesn't
in there.
make you invisible though. Like if you hit somebody on accident, like rub a shoulder, visible.
Well,
Your
then just
corpse
try
also
really
does
hard to
not
be stealthy.
benefit from Pass Without a Trace.
How close? Well, we can roll it up and put it in the bag of holding.
I know, but you did mention earlier you wanted to just fly down
Well,
the bright big carpet. And
this is
Don't cast
we're
back
still
though.
like hidden though. We're still like over
I was
the
just explaining
dunes.
it.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah.
Because I think about
right now you're good.
Okay, Tank knows. How close are they to the door? Like, is it a we have to go against the wall to sneak through the door? You know, or through the entrance, not door, entrance.
You can't see the entrance right now, so I can't.
I thought
really
they
say.
were next to the entrance.
Maybe
We
it's
know
like
they're
You're
in
all the
that
entrance to the
Resident
valley, not the
movie,
entrance
where we
to
have
the
climb around
underground
stairs
pyramid.
Around the black
The underground
Oh, we
pyramid
wanna
is
go
in
through
the
that.
valley. From
Oh,
what
it's
I
in the
understand.
valley?
Yeah, so we have
Yeah,
to
I
go
apologize.
through.
No,
We
you're
have to
good,
go
you're
through
good.
the valley to get to the underground entrance.
Okay, so
But we
how...
don't
okay.
know if this path behind us also leads to that valley.
There is no path behind. That is no
What if
path
we get a
behind us.
better
There are
view
two
of the
paths.
entrance?
There are two paths. There's one right there, there's one right there, and that one looks like...
We should choose the path
Listen.
of least resistance.
I'm getting war flashbacks right now.
I
On multiple fronts.
Ground yourself.
We know how dangerous
Kinda
Brion
sinks his feet
is.
in
I
sand a little
can't. We Chad sacrificed himself to save us. We can't leave him here again, especially if he knows what Farallon is. It's not in our best interest, nor his.
How high would someone have to fly up to kind of see what both paths lead to? Would it be pretty
What
high?
is the second path you're talking about?
You said
I
there
don't
was
know
another
where
one.
this-
No,
yeah.
there.
I know.
I mean, there's two directions.
Right.
If you go this way, you will skid across the top of like the cliff face, the sandstone cliff face where it's dug out.
Uh-huh.
But there's not like a path there. It just goes deeper, but you'll have like a higher angle. Whereas the only way into the valley, like normally,
To get in
would be
underground, we need to go
walking
down.
through the tents and the army.
But it's
Ah.
possible that if we go up the cliff face, there might be there might be a way down into the
Well, the
valley from a
reason why they
different
dug-
Go there
direction.
and see.
The reason why they dug down, it seems that the reason why they dug down was to get to an underground entrance. That's why they've been digging. They uncovered this entrance. Otherwise, there wouldn't be archaeology.
Right, but that doesn't
Explanation.
mean that there's not another entrance that's just not as convenient.
All right,
It's
we
hardly-
can go check, but I just think it might be unlikely. And I also I'm going to do my personal best, and I really hope that you guys are with me in trying to get Chad to come with us.
Well, even if, you know,
Her boyfriend.
He's not my boyfriend.
even if we're not able to go down to the valley from there, going up higher might just give us a more view on what's available
All right, then
where
let's
we need
do
to
that
go.
first.
Yeah.
I think if anything else, we should get moving.
Lucky, lead the way.
Okay, marching order, please.
Is there a way
Apparently I'm
to
first.
hide with the cliff face? Can you still hide the carpet? Like, you know what I mean? Is it high enough that from their
Yeah,
angle-
if you like are flying near the ground,
Okay,
people are
they
gonna
won't
look up
gonna
and see it.
Okay,
No.
I didn't know if it was like a cliff face with a vantage point, you know, or if you could. Okay,
Sure.
Definitely still moving stealthily.
absolutely.
Roll stealth checks for me, everybody.
I'll be in the back.
And then plus 10 friends.
Plus 10.
Yeah, because it's password
29.
trace. For Kevin, I'm assuming has the worst health.
No, it's
Maybe.
not great.
A solid 27.
Can Joan hang back with Kevin for a
21.
second?
30.
30. Okay, so marching order, I'm getting Lucky, Emmy, Dex,
Sure.
Geo, Talarian, Kevin, and Joan in the back.
31.
I rolled. Joan, to you.
I know, I rolled a 30.
Kevin, I know that you don't like Chad, but I hope that doesn't get in the way with you helping me.
Well, he's not my favorite person.
He's not my boyfriend either.
Does
Emmerich was joking.
No, I know.
I
know.
didn't say that.
I
I didn't say anything.
just
said
trying
that?
to remember
Kevin
why we,
said it.
Just trying to remember why we came here in the first place. I mean, we didn't know he was going to be here until just now.
No, but an opportunity has arisen, and he helped save us. I don't want to leave him for the wolves, especially if he can help us through Farallon. He knew a lot about it during our conversation.
I remember.
I appreciate you. You're one of my closest friends.
I got a cape. I'm disguised.
Can
Let's
all
go.
of us hear this? Because it'd be really uncomfortable for
I
everybody
was
else.
gonna
the
ask,
goal.
far enough up that if we talk in hushed tones, they wouldn't hear us.
Yeah.
I think we should all agree that when we're trying to be stealthy, we automatically talk through our earpieces.
Geo and TJ wouldn't be able to hear us though.
They'll be fine.
Is this in character?
Yeah. Lucky is gonna be like,
Bravo 6. Let's go.
all right, need more of those. Right.
I have a different way of communicating. You hear in your head.
What the?
That's pretty cool.
You can respond to this message.
I did.
It's a message. Nice.
Let's go.
I wish I had that. That'd be cool.
I know.
Okay.
Alright, so we go to the top of the cliff. What do we do?
Doesn't take too long. There's a little bit of an upwards slope. Are you guys wearing your armor right now? Because it's It's hot out.
I don't have armor.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would assume so.
It's not gonna take like forever long, but it is tough wearing this armor, and you'll probably go through your water a little bit faster.
Okay.
That being said, you guys kind of go around the swerve. As you do, once you get to like the turning point, there are 2 of these bug creatures that you can see on the same level as you.
But they haven't noticed us yet.
They're walking towards you in that direction, but you can kind of barely see them out in kind of like that swirly mirage point of view.
Are they the small bug creatures or the big bug creatures?
Nothing like in the whirlpool. So most of them are this humanoid-esque, insectoid-looking creatures. They kind of have like bumpy heads, big eyes, kind of like fly eyes a little bit, where it's like the kaleidoscope kind of thing. Antennae. They kind of walk with like trounces and like backwards bent knees, kind of like flamingos a little bit. And they're carrying like supplies and tools, and you hear like. As they
Yeah.
converse with
I
each other.
guess what I was asking is, are these the wimpy ones or like the ones that were standing guard kind of ones? Are these like the minor ones?
Make a perception check.
Okay.
How's it going, Brendan?
17.
17. One of them has just has like a bag. The other one's like dragging a pickaxe behind him.
You think I could
What?
one shot him?
If you want to kill them, they're just walking.
Do
They're heading your direct. You guys are on track to like meet up with them.
Is there some?
I'll take. Joan's gonna go in the earpiece. Lucky, I'll take one if you take the other.
Is there just somewhere on the side that we can just get out of the way and hide behind a rock? With that
No, they're gonna
perception?
see us. We need to hurry.
As they're
Yeah.
coming towards you, one of them, the one with the bag, you see, just kind of tugs on the other one, and they change course.
How far away are they?
Looks like they're purposely going around you, but they're walking normal speed.
We have to kill
I
them.
was gonna. Okay, I have a question about these creatures.
Sure.
Does it seem? How do they get? How? Does it seem like they use a sense of smell? Are they using their sight? Is it the antennas? Like, you know, ants kind of feel around. How are they getting from one place to another?
It's really hard to tell.
They're not leading with one sense or another.
It looks like sight, maybe. I mean, you wouldn't
Okay.
make any assumptions other than, but it looks like one of them pretty clearly looked ahead, tugged a little bit on the other one, and just motioned for them to go around. But there's no sense of urgency. It looks like they're walking towards you, and then they start getting out of the way.
Maybe we should have had Kevin stand in front, because he looks like the general leader dude.
Okay, you're on a path to go. You see Talarian kind of just holding his sword, but not doing anything, watching them carefully.
Joan puts her hand on her ear again. I think we need to kill them. They've seen us.
What
They're
if-
witnesses.
What if we just talk to them?
Got it.
Can I go over and just?
Joan walks up to them too.
Okay, they're
I'm going with
close
her.
to you now.
Hello there.
Howdy.
What are you doing around these parts?
Just moving rocks. They
Oh.
continue on.
Can we help you?
No, the work needs to be done.
Can I get right in front of the 2 of them?
Sure. Oh,
Listen, we need to ask you some questions.
very busy. We do not serve you, only the Lord Sethic.
And I would like to take this opportunity to cast Crown of Madness on that one.
Okay.
Needs to make a saving.
Can
throw.
Joan get behind them so that she can, like...
7.
Yeah, he failed.
Can Joan tuck right behind them? So
Sure.
in case anything happens, I want to stab them with sneak attack.
Lucky has already pressed the button to draw her crossbow out for her sword. She's just ready to...
I feel bad. They're just trying to... They're on the
They're
9
just
to
doing
5.
their job.
This was your idea.
Which
I
who
know.
do you want him to
I
attack?
feel guilty.
I want him to attack his neighbor.
Okay.
I want him to just kick him.
Natural 1.
Oh.
As the crown appears, you just see like the yellowish eyes turn like a faint glow of red, and he's like, he tries to like hit him with the bag of rocks, but it's too heavy. It just kind of goes. And the other one's like,
Get him, Joan!
Can Joan
that
attack...
one's just like failing to attack him with his bag, while the other one
Can
is
Joan
confused.
attack the one that's not using the bag?
Okay.
sneak attack, like tuck behind him and try to hide and get him from behind?
He probably doesn't have that much health. Just hit
Guys
him.
don't have armor. They're just workers.
She just wants to attack him from behind. She wants to sneak
Okay,
attack.
hit him.
Can I sneak attack?
Probably.
I'm getting flashbacks to the dude we got trampled in the
16.
That hogs
16
me.
hits. Go and roll damage for sneak
Sewers.
attack.
Take him
Okay.
out.
the guy with 6 kids and his wife recently died.
Okay, that'll be 16 points of damage.
Just
Yeah,
16 points of damage with what with your rapier.
With my rapier.
Yeah, you just slice the head off this thing. There's like this yellow blood that just as it falls limp on the ground. The other one that has the bag is still.
And with
What he's doing.
my bonus action, can I whisper to... Actually, never mind.
Okay, so the guy with the bag saves now. So this is gone. He's like.
And then I like to wrap him up with my while he is still in that state. Can I wrap him up? With
He's
my
not in
chain?
that state anymore, but you can just hit him.
I'm gonna hit him.
He's flanked. Roll with advantage.
Can...
Oh god.
These are not hard opponents.
Nat 20.
What
Okay.
a waste!
Roll damage.
How do you want to do this?
I don't want to kill him.
Nah, at this point, kill him.
Can we hide the bodies?
Do you want this to be non-lethal damage?
Yes.
Okay.
28 non-lethal.
28 non-lethal. Okay, that
don't
drops
think that's
him to
happening.
like negative 26, but non-lethal.
Can Joan...
I'll say you just take the whip and just crack it kind of next to his head with such sound force that it just kind of like goes in one ear and just.
I was just hoping to Indiana Jones that boy. Like, wrap it around his ankles.
Okay, you drop him, his head hits the bag that he was on and he's unconscious.
Can
Dang
Joan take out her rapier
In retrospect,
I wanted
I
to
bet
ask
they're
you a question.
expecting us.
Okay, you just want to kill the guy that's knocked down?
They're letting
Okay.
us come in.
Yeah.
We're gonna take her
There's
out.
no way that these villains do not
Oh.
know that we're coming. You know, we just fought a whole army of them not too far away.
Joan walks up to the guy that he just knocked unconscious. He's lying on the ground, just takes her rapier and jabs it into the head.
Oh my god.
Alright, let's keep
I
going.
wanted to ask him a
Now,
question.
do you still want to keep going up this cliff, or do you want to go down there?
I mean, we haven't done what we wanted to do by going up the cliff. We're just trying to get a better view and see the situation.
Do they have anything on their persons other than an axe and a bag of rocks?
This is so bad.
I'm gonna keep going.
Let's just keep going.
I'm gonna keep going.
Such a waste.
Okay. You guys keep going.
So fun though.
You go around the wind, and as you do, you kind of see that this valley kind of goes in and gets wider and wider and deeper as you go. And you come to what looks to be the edge of it. It kind of goes into this. There's this kind of cave overhang from the the top, kind of where the sandstone you were. It kind of just curves at the top, like it was dug out like this. You know. Make a perception check, Lucky. Leading the crowd.
I think Geo had invisibility. I could be wrong though.
He might.
He's a little quiet right now.
I'll just ask.
Yeah, I think he does.
I think so.
15.
15. So, easy enough in daylight. You see lots of these Skepis bug creatures walking around, minding a lot of work being done, all in shapes and sizes. They, as opposed to the description of the warriors going into it, you do see that there are two of these bug creatures with just simple swords and shields standing right outside of it. But it's like a very busy mine. It's pretty deep, too. Like, I don't know. Honestly, a couple 100 feet deep from where it is. It's like a canyon.
From how high up we are on this cliffside, can we now see like what's going on with all of the bad guys a little better, or not?
With your perception check, there's a lot of digging happening in the base of the valley. A lot of people hitting sandstone rock and like putting it in carts and bags to be wheeled away.
Is there from that cliff? Do we
There's
see
also
any?
a few. There's a few on the top where you are, kind of on the other side. There's like a little bit of digging down happening there that looks very new.
And then what about Brian and Vivian and?
You can't see them anymore.
Okay.
Because you've gone far enough that way.
So they're not really all that close to these mines.
Not right now.
Okay, so... Sorry. Do you think that now is a good time to start trying to get into the cavern?
Wait, what about this mine shaft? I mean, we're at the mouth of like a cave, right? And in the cave, it goes
Not
further.
in a cave. You're at the top of where a canyon is.
Oh, there isn't like a
Yeah.
cave
No.
behind us with a
DM
path.
question.
Yes.
Can the carpet hear me from the bag of holding? Like, if I say fly, will it come out?
So the bag of holding is technically a pocket dimension,
Yeah.
so I would probably say no.
What if I leave like a single tassel out?
No.
Totally prep
And
that.
Do you want me to? Do you want me to put your carpet into
Yeah.
into my
Sorry,
bag?
Colin. Can I interact with Colin? Will you do little things? Thank you.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Could we get down to that entrance on the carpet from where we are right now?
No.
Carpet fly, sure.
Yeah, but
But
it's
we
not
would
visible.
be seen.
But
Do
it
we-
doesn't really seem like these bug creatures care that we're
But
here.
the bad guys do.
But they already know we're coming.
Be sneaky.
Yes.
From
just
our
killed two
vantage
people.
point,
Yeah.
do
How
we
is that
see any other way to get down?
Fear than letting them go.
Make a perception check.
I would love to. What perception? Nat 20.
That stalled too. It was like
So
a,
there's no clear pathway down, but kind of reminiscent of the alligator cave from the castle in Eovos.
Sure, I was there.
You
Oh,
were-
yes, I was. That was. Yeah.
Yeah, don't give me the tood. There was like that pipe system that,
Yeah.
that you had to climb on. They have wooden scaffolding
No way.
and kind of a.
Scaffolding,
That is
right?
not the track I want to play.
Good word.
Back to the one.
Scaffolding.
get out of there,
Scaffolding.
track.
Get here.
We'll get to you later.
That's a later place. Maybe. Okay. There's like a wooden scaffolding and like different support beams that are holding up the sides of the canyon. And you got a whip. This is a playground for you. You've done this before many times.
Oh, man.
However, as far as a clear way down, no. And this is definitely they're not close enough to be super ladder-torial. That's the word now.
Auditorium.
Ladder-esque. But
I like it. Oh,
you have like this mathematic thing going on in your head with like 15 feet. You're kind of like wrapping your chain around as you're like calculating, and like you see a way down for yourself.
I can make it.
There's also probably a good sturdy piece of wood I could use my latch hook for.
Scaffolding. It's a great word.
I can make
It's
it.
like they use it a lot in like construction and stuff too.
Yeah. He used to be a
Okay,
constructor.
what if we rush it? We don't. Getting out might be crazy, but we can find a different way out. But we rush down there and get inside.
Well, the only way out would be the way we go in.
We don't know that.
Look.
I think we've established that.
we don't even know if they have the stone.
We have to check. What are we supposed to do? We've come all the way here.
Alright.
We're stuck in the middle of the desert. Might as well do something.
I mean, is there another stone we could go get and like circle back to this one?
Actually,
on,
yes,
guys.
Vivian has one, so we
there a
we-
stone
So
on,
there's
like, a
two
island
down
somewhere?
there.
I'll say, regardless, we're getting a stone out of this.
I could try to pickpocket Vivian.
Let's go.
You could flirt with
We
her.
could try to kill Vivian. That's awesome.
Sorry.
What you doing?
I could try it. Let's go.
Keep in mind Geo is with you, by the way. You have an extra body. So
Should we
that's seven.
go? Should we approach peacefully and try to talk with them, or should we sneak through?
Give me some
Let's just
Zazor.
walk. Let's
He's
just
here.
go
Yeah,
through.
I honestly think these guys don't care about us. We might have to deal with the guard ones, but like, pew pew.
It could also cause a distraction.
Do you think that you guys could distract them while I
Oh,
unlock
I'm really
Jed?
good at distractions.
Fireball.
I can light the whole scaffolding on fire.
And
Is there any right? I'm having a hard. Is the scaffolding like an entrance?
No, it's
Or I'm just a
they're
little
like
confused.
poles and shafts that hold up the like cave.
The cave.
The
Like
cat-
rock.
Is there any like?
You know, like Rapunzel, how there's like
That's kind of what I'm picturing.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Okay.
Picture that on a bigger scale.
Is there anything? The entrance that the two guards are. Is there anything on the entrance, like any signage?
It's you can make a perception check, but it's really like this
Second overhang too.
10-foot triangular prism buried in the ground.
I hear you and I understand.
Is there between the two guards? Are they stationary or are they like?
They're
moving back and
stationary. They're hanging out in front of a hole that has been made in the prism.
forth? Can we? Is there enough room to walk through them?
It's kind of far. You gotta do something here. It's
Yeah.
at the bottom. You guys
I'm
are at the
gonna.
top.
You guys create a distraction. Approach them front on, and I will sneak through and pick the locks of Ched's armor so that we can go in. Have somebody who knows what they're doing.
Ched is not over here.
Yeah,
No,
Chet's
not-
with the villains and he's surrounded. Like, he's got the whole entourage thing going on with Vivian, Ambrion, and a Chimera. We're not saving him right now.
Well, that's
don't
definitely
move,
something
we're
that
gonna get
is
caught.
on Joan's radar.
I think we should just walk through.
Yeah.
So
Let's just
we're going
scale
in a
the
different
cliff face.
cavern.
Can you make another perception check for me, Dex?
Gladly.
As you're still kind of eyeing this route.
Is there
So-
a ladder? So help me. There's a ladder.
There's a 14.
14. Yeah, you look down. You see Talarian like halfway down the scaffolding already.
Yeah, let's
See
go.
it, and I'm gone. We're parkouring down
Joe
this
starts
son of a
going
gun.
down.
Like he's using her latch hook the same way that he's using his whip.
We're going.
So
Okay, make an acrobatics
there's
check.
I'd love
two
to.
different caverns.
So going to the most of the scaffolding that you saw, it's actually at the far end of where the valley is, where you guys were more on the right side. You'll have to travel this way,
What does the Joker
and then you'll
mean?
have to go over and in.
Oh, no.
What'd you get?
Oh no!
Natural one.
Oh, you flipped the Joker.
It was on a 2. So I was like, either gonna die or I'm gonna really die.
Okay, so as you look off, such confidence. You leap and spin and like flick your whip to hold on to something, and it just misses. As you begin to plummet,
Can Lucky
Can I grab onto
start
Kevin
flying?
and do Thorn Whip and try and catch him?
he's too far for Thornwood.
Can Lucky start flying and try to catch him?
What a way to go.
Oh dear.
You feel a magical effect on you. Do you want to fight it?
No.
Okay.
I want to embrace this.
As you begin to fall, you feel like that falling in like your chest and gut
Is it-
feeling, and then you just freeze in the air,
Hold person.
Or is it Geo's Featherfall?
and you are paralyzed.
No, he's freezing in the
Oh,
air.
it's
Hold
hold
person. That's such a clever way to use that spell.
I love TJ.
I love that. That's cool.
I'm gonna just
I want to
chill
adopt
here.
him.
Yeah, you look up. TJ has come up a little bit. It looks like he teleported up to cast Hold Person on you when you fell.
He used your spells for you.
I'm just gonna
Meanwhile,
I
we're
can't do
like,
anything. I
well,
can't say thank you. I'm
there
just
he
gonna-
goes.
You're paralyzed. You can attempt to be unparalyzed if you would like,
Not yet.
every 6 seconds.
Lucky's gonna go get him.
I'm just gonna hold.
You do hear a message in your brain. It was a good try.
Oh.
Can't laugh. I'm just still here.
Wow.
Can
I just
Joan
have
start going
disappointment
down
on
the
my
scaffolding?
face.
I'm gonna go get him. I'm gonna grab him and put him on
How are you
this.
doing that?
I fly.
Oh, you fly.
I fly.
Okay. Just gently grab him like a maiden in
Put
distress.
him on the scaffolding
Okay.
and then start going
As
down with him.
as Talarian sees you grab him and go over, he lifts Hold Person, so you can move again. And you're just in the arms of Lucky.
Lucky's
Just gonna, like-
holding him like this.
I want to lean into. Just lean into.
This
My angel.
You are now on the scaffolding climbing down.
And I want to get down. Son of a gun.
Okay, so the scaffolding again, it's not laboratorial, which is
Yeah.
my word of the day. You will have to like whip and go down bit by bit. You are flying,
Let's do this.
leaving just Maximus Ultor and Geo.
Well, Joan's trying to go down. She's
Yeah, I
trying
want
to
to
hop.
climb.
Do you want to hop?
Uh-huh.
Like hop between parkour, super parkour?
Yeah.
It's tough between each scaffolding where
Yeah,
you can be
she
like
wants the
securely.
super
It's
part.
probably about 15 feet each.
Perfect.
Okay, and what's your plan?
Can I just climb the way TJ was doing? Just follow that?
No, Talarian was teleporting and using magic in his
Oh,
mobility.
yeah.
Oh, sneak attack is
And you're a
46.
gnome.
Thank you. I'm aware. Is there a way to climb down with my stature?
You could try doing, he was doing a whip thing.
Okay, do I need to do an acrobatics
move?
check or anything
That's
like that?
of everyone who's gone, that's the only person you can imitate.
Hey, Lucky.
You want me to come get
Yeah.
you? My wings only last for a minute though. So I
You're
was
using your wings, not flight.
No, yeah, my wings.
Okay.
But they'd only last for a minute. Because it's radiant
I'd say you
soul.
have time to grab, up, down, if you're dash flying.
Yeah.
Kevin, what's the plan, man? You and Geo are the only ones without a plan.
Joan's
I'll
going
come to you in a second.
He's an air genocity. He can do whatever he wants.
I'm just gonna start.
He has feather fall, I'm pretty sure.
to the best of his ability, will
That's what I
start
thought was
to
happening.
He doesn't leather model.
climb down.
Yeah, that's why.
Well, I don't have his character sheet, so he is just a sack of meat until he gets here.
Whoa! A sack of air, you mean?
Yeah.
I will attempt to climb down.
You want to do the same thing Joan is doing, super parkour?
Oh, crap.
This is very difficult.
You could do it.
Don't be so confident. Yes.
Okay.
Can Joan get the magic carpet out of her bag and take the last 3 people down?
Probably.
Joan's working on her own.
Okay, are you guys just leaving Geo up there?
Does Lucky have
We'll
enough
figure
time
our own
after
way
Probably
getting
not.
Emmy down to go
Also,
get
you're
the...
just getting her onto the scaffolding, like
Right.
in the upper scaffolding.
Right.
Hey, mate, don't you have, before you go, don't you have like a spell that can like make you fold?
I don't
in
know,
a
I
slide?
didn't get the DM my character sheet before I was late.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I have it. He creates them on my account.
Oh,
Hold on,
yeah.
let
Oh wait,
me
I
see
have
if
it too.
Find it. It's in the he makes it in the Maximus Ultor.
DM has it.
There he is, Geo.
There's a folder?
Yeah, so if you join my campaign, you can use your own account instead of mine.
I
But-
should do that instead of having to go through all of your characters every time you try to find Emmy.
Yes, he definitely has Featherfall that he can use once per long rest. Oh, he has both. He can use it once and has it as a spell.
Do you trust me?
You know, weirdly enough, for the amount of time we know each other, yeah.
Yeah, you're going by yourself?
Joan's already on her way.
Alright. Here. He's gonna offer to like link arms with you.
It's like,
Oh my gosh.
Do 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 do.
Ooh, he's You jump up with him?
yeah.
You are free falling all the way down, and you guys just see like you know in Emperor's New Groove when they fall out of the nose and Yusa's like that's kind of the effect you have. As you're like carefully on the scaffolding, you just see like a as they start falling down, and once you get near the bottom, there's like a couple of bugs around you guys, kind of working. It casts Featherfall on the two of you, and you just. And you're on the ground. You okay?
Like, Beard is like all up in his business. Like,
Your dreads are everywhere.
yeah, there's tying it up. That was great.
Excuse me. As a bug pushes between the two of you and walks on.
do not care.
Yeah, they don't give
Doing
a
his
crap
job.
about us.
Nice.
Okay. Acrobatics check,
I
please.
respect that.
So what you're having to do here is just so you know.
22.
I don't think she cares. Okay.
I do care. You just said it.
So, question real quick. With
Hold
me-
on, let me do
Yeah.
Joe. She's been waiting. Okay, so you climb down on like the tip of where like the sandstone meets, and once you do, you kind of like kick your legs a little bit to try to leap and grab onto it. It's not super graceful. It kind of knocks the air out of you as you hit like some of the wood. And there's like a as it hits you, you hear like your ribs kind of crack a little bit as you like slowly try to get on it. You're gonna have 2 points of bludgeoning damage for
From
that.
22?
Actually, the DC was 23. It's really hard. It's amazing that you made it. To get like I was trying to say, the cliff is here and the scaffolding's like here, so you had to climb down a lip, kick your legs, and make it to here.
Yeah.
Did she look hot while doing it?
No. When she lands, her hair kind of goes over herself. Anyway, you're being carried. You guys are now kind of on the upper end of the scaffolding. Talarian is making his way down.
Do I have enough time with my wings from getting
Natural
Dex?
20 easily.
From getting Dex, going up to get Emmy, and starting
No.
back down. Do
once
I
you
have?
once you land on the scaffolding with Emmy, your wings are done.
Well, did
That's
we
okay.
get close enough to Joan that I can get the magic carpet out of her bag?
Joan's a little bit above you.
She's
So to
busy.
give you an idea, scaffolding, Kevin and Gio are at the bottom. Joan's at the top. The rest of you.
Struggle.
Okay, Ken through my free action. I was like, Joan, can you get the magic carpet out? We can call it if it gets out, and then we can just all.
Joan pulls it out and throws it down to them.
As you like drop it, it's just like this loose carpet that's kind of falling.
And then you can command it now.
Can I command it to come towards me?
Just said fly. And it comes down. like does it like this thing.
I'm sorry, I put you in the bag. I didn't mean to. It wasn't my idea, it was hers. I feel really bad now. Please
Joan
don't
looks
get mad.
down in horror.
So me and Emmy get on the carpet, and then we can go get Joan, and then go to the ground.
Okay.
I really appreciate you. I kept mending for you.
Can
I could
we-
have gotten rid of it, but I didn't for you.
Can we also pick up Talarian so he doesn't have to scale?
He's fine.
Okay.
He natural 20'd his way down.
Oh, that's hot. Okay.
What about
You look down to check on him, and you see he's already like 2/3 of the way down, and he kind of does this jump from one onto one of the poles, and then he has like sharp boots that he kind of digs the top into, and he kind of slides down it, and then kicks off onto another one.
what about Dex?
Of course you
Do
did.
we need to pick him up?
Dex is working on it.
Can we pick? Do we have
him
enough
away down.
weight on the magic carpet that we could get him?
It would just half the
falling
speed,
down.
but
Yeah.
probably get him on slowly.
All right,
fall
we'll
down.
pick up Dex and then just float to the ground
Yep.
to meet up.
Yeah, after a while, you eventually all just kind of start coming
Well,
down,
that took so long.
land at the bottom.
Finally.
All right, now, so there's 2 entrances. Where? So all the bad people are standing in front of one entrance, right? Is that the only entrance, or are there
So-
multiple?
To give you an idea, you're still in a very large open space in this valley. This thing is pretty wide. You're actually pretty far past where the prism is, but there's people digging all around you and work being done, like wheelbarrows and stuff.
But the main entrance is
For a
what they're in
moment,
front of.
you all have a shadow over you,
Deadly the Chimera.
and you look up and there's a pair of red wings.
Oh no.
Can Joan start hide?
Oh no. Oh no.
We're going into the underground.
I want to
It's still
fly into
pretty-
the entrance.
Still pretty far.
And the people are in front
but
of the underground,
Are
correct?
you guys being sneaky?
Yes.
Group stealth check, please.
Is pass without a trace still?
Yeah.
Yeah, plus 10.
Hey, Josh.
Uh-huh.
So, my question is: is Vivian in
28.
front of the entrance?
They're not here. They're way back at the beginning where you
So,
started. You have
is that
traveled.
the only entrance
To what?
to wherever we're going to the cavern?
Who's
No,
like,
it's not in
stealth
the
is a
cavern. It's
+4.
way over there at the other side of where the valley starts. They're at the valley entrance, not the entrance to the prison.
Oh,
I'll draw him
gotcha.
down.
Oh, yeah.
It's the best of my ability.
29.
29.
26.
22.
Hey,
Did you
buddy!
stealth with passive
Yes, I
investigation?
did.
What was the roll?
Yeah.
28.
Okay.
that
Well, Dex,
gave me-
28. 28. Okay.
That gave me
You guys are
serotonin.
passed without a trace then. At this time, you do see there's now a large amount of these bugs in this area, and there's one that's like 7 foot tall. And you see him, and he kind of has his hands behind his back while he's walking, and he's looking over everything.
Does he seem to be in charge?
I mean, he's the biggest bug.
I know. Well, I
He
don't want
kind of
to
has like the
shoot.
grasshopper from Bug's Life kind of vibe going on.
Oh, that's exactly what I'm picturing.
Am I possible to get an impression of how smart I think these bugs are?
You want to go talk to him?
No.
So
Just
does-
observe them and think, okay,
How
maybe
far is
these
the
are pretty
entrance
dumb
from
bugs.
us?
That's terrifying.
It's like uphill in this sand, like, I don't know, 150 feet.
Oh, wow, it's really far.
Not super.
Well, my brain was thinking like 30 feet away.
Can Joan make a mental note and see if she sees Chad and Vivian?
You see the big guy, he's kind of pointing around. And you see a lot of the bugs that had like kind of the weapons nearby, they're all now kind of congregating near the prison. A shadow over you again, and you see the red wings.
We gotta go.
Yeah, we gotta go.
Josh,
Yes?
can Joan look towards the entrance and see if Vivian and
You
Chad
can't
are
see
still
the
there?
entrance.
Not from where we are.
No, you're
Okay.
super far. You traveled a bit.
Okay.
We're
Yeah.
still sneaky.
Mhm.
Let's get in there. Let's go. Let's go.
Agreed.
I have a Dungeons and Dragons question. Can spells like meet and like a Harry Potter wand thing where like you cast something and something's being cast
A
at
beam
you?
struggle?
Yeah. Does that exist in Dungeons and Dragons?
Yeah.
I mean, the
Some.
closest thing you've seen is like Kevin and his brother shoot
The
lightning
fire
at each other.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I'm just trying to think if the Chimera shot fire at us, could I block it with Fireball?
You want to ready that action?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we're sneaking towards the entrance now.
Okay. as you guys approach, you now see like 8 or so bugs now they're blocking the entrance now, like in a wall with
Yikes.
gear, and there's the big guy next to him, and he's some sort of like...
So we can see the entrance from now?
Yeah, well, you guys landed, and it was the back of it, and as you guys kind of snuck around, kind of up, there's now more like sandstone pathways, and you see there's just a blockade of these bugs near the entrance with the big guy. The big guy is unarmed, noticeably, but he is just kind of over them all.
Okay.
Okay, so we're trying to sneak through the blockade.
Can I put Colin back in the back of the
Yes.
Okay.
Sorry.
Can we go around the blockade?
No.
They're filling the hole in front of it. They were just given some sort of command, and now the hole is like, it's a wall of bugs. You have to touch them to get by if you wanted to. What would you like to do?
I definitely have a major attack. Are bugs like scared of fire?
You don't have enough information about these creatures. Also, you do know they were called Skepis.
Because I have like, what is it, wall of fire that I can put up and see if it scares them away from the entrance.
Or put the wall of fire on the wall of bugs.
Yeah. But I don't want to hurt them. They're just doing their jobs.
Kill the bugs.
Luggy almost cast Revivify on the ones we killed. She doesn't want to kill them.
We've got to get rid of these things somehow. And we have to make quick decisions.
Any chance do we have any teleportation spells that could get us all the way to the entrance, like together?
No, we need to get through. We need to get
Larry,
through.
what do you think?
No, I mean so there's the entrance. Is it an open
Larry,
door?
what do you freaking think?
The thing is, fellas.
Talarian has Misty Step, but I don't think he has Dimension Door.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm like, Dimension Door would be so nice right now.
Sorry, Calliope left the room.
No, it's okay.
I can't take one of you with me, I'm sorry.
Can?
I cannot take one of you with me.
But Kevin and Talarian could get through on their own. So we just need to take care of everybody else.
I just wondered if you had any other ideas besides teleportation. Seems like a smart chat.
I think we should kill all the
Cause a
bugs.
distraction while the rest of you win it.
I can use Mage Hand to like tap one on the shoulder and like lead them away.
Minor illusion as a cantrip wouldn't get rid of pass without a trace,
You
right?
feel a brush on your shoulder as a bug kind of like slams into you while it's walking.
Neat.
Kind of looks back.
We need to hurry this decision.
I've got a deck of
Emmy
illusions. We
is
try
just
that.
gonna walk to the
It's a
entrance
wild
because at
card.
this point they don't care about us. It's just-
And you walk up to the entrance.
yeah, but like looking out, like trying not to bump into people, being respectful of space, but
I'll follow.
Yeah, the little blockade is now looking at you. And,
I think Deck of Illusions is a good call.
Well, we're already at the
they're all looking at me. They all see me.
What's your business? The tall one is talking to you now. You're very, very visible.
Can I walk right up behind her?
General too.
We're from the Favorian Syndicate, and we're trying to get through. We're here to see Brion.
Can I flash my cape?
Make a deception check.
Let's die.
At least not with disadvantage.
So I don't make a lot of deception checks.
Okay.
I'm gonna use a lucky.
Oh yeah, you
Oh, it didn't get much better. 11.
You are not with the Favorians.
How would you know?
You are an awful liar.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. We're with the Paragon
You're right.
Assembly.
What new recruits? We were with the.
See you back there, Mark.
That's right, you put it on!
Can Kevin just walk up and stand behind him looking as menacingly as possible? In an attempt to appear as we are.
Make a
Okay, but then who's
Intimidation check
flying the
is
Chimera?
Disadvantage?
disadvantage. You have purposely differentiated yourself from Rion, and you're not wearing a sick red dragon.
That's,
And you have a
you know
beard.
what, that's fair.
And you have a beard.
That's fair. That did not work.
Just stay out.
He motions to the wall.
What's your business here? Are you the leader of these, Are you the leader of these skeptics?
I am a leader, I say.
Common's not his first language.
What brought you to help the Paragon Assembly? What brought you to our side?
We do not help the Paragon Assembly.
Who do you help?
Only Lord Sithic, of course.
Who's that?
We do by his will.
How do we talk to Lord Sithic?
We'd love
We
to.
would love to have an audience.
There's this weird, yucky bug laughter that kind of echoes from around.
Lord Sithic is the creator of our people. We are not part of your war. We simply do his bidding. We are not soldiers.
So,
Lord Sithic has told us to dig. And so my people will dig.
well, that's what we're trying to do too. We're helping.
Listen, we're on official business here. And when we're...
You may not enter Farallon.
What's that name?
Lord Sithic commands.
Lord Sethwick ring a bell at all.
Make a history check.
Can I do that as well?
You can make a history check. Easier for you.
Do I know at all who it is? I'm the Goblin Princess, kind of.
You grew up underground.
16.
16, you know.
Bugs!
Lucky, how you doing?
18 plus something.
18 plus something?
18 plus 1, 19.
No.
You said it was easier for me.
Can I?
Asking you.
So I can't?
No, you can't.
What?
It's out of your realm of knowledge.
I'm like part bug.
You're not.
Like a butterfly princess?
18?
Mm-hmm.
I also got a natural 18.
Yeah.
Yes, you both know what this is.
Oh!
So, if you remember...
Is it because of book club?
Book
Studious.
We might be broke.
So, there was a demon chain of command, in a way, that was mentioned as one of the demons that came to this world of Ernaxia a long, long time ago. Its name was Sithic. He had the appearance, kind of an insectoid appearance from what you read, and he begat a race known as the Skethis, which are kind of his children. So he is held in esteem as a god to this race, but he is a demon, which technically means that all of these insectoid creatures around you are also demons.
Can I speak to the insect in Inferno?
You can try.
Give it a go. I'll just say, you know why we're here. Let us pass.
I do not understand.
Kind of speaks a different language to you? No.
Okay. Not Abyssal or Infernal.
Scythozoan.
Scythozoan.
I hardly know. I love that museum.
The
Sorry.
language of it.
I love it.
I'm out of ideas. Someone else.
Alright.
Into the earring, guys.
Kind of
Sithic
motions
was
away, and
like a
there's
demon.
like a group of miners that start digging in a different area.
These are all demons. He's not a god. They're demons. Just heads up.
Oh.
What if we just make a break for it?
I think we should get Ched.
I think if we just go, what are they gonna do?
Can I just take my mace fist and just punch him right in the face and run?
The big guy?
Yeah,
What am I
down.
talking to?
As they're
Who's the
doing
speed?
this, I want to cast light. Probably just from my hands, 20-foot sphere.
Why you touch something and it lights up?
It's one object that's
Yes.
no. Can
So
I?
what object
Are my
is that? A lot
hands
of
not an
things
object?
is
Does
places.
that not count?
No.
Okay.
You can do like your sword or your shield.
Yeah. Let's do my shield.
Okay.
Just one large shield of bright light and pushing forward with that.
Make an attack roll.
Freaking rip them apart.
Yeah,
That makes a lot of sense as to why Lucky hurt
So,
himself
22 to
much in
hit?
that whirlpool.
If they're demons, yeah.
Because they're demons.
That's
Afraid
why I
of
tried
them.
light. That's why I tried light.
22. 22.
22 hits. And as you hit this thing and you cast this light, immediately all this huge row of bugs begin to cower before you and disperse.
I'm
Which
gonna cast Divine Smite with that. So
Yeah, you're trying to kill this thing, yeah?
I'm just gonna hit him really freaking long.
Okay.
Plus another D6. Sorry, a D8. A D8.
Can Joan start sneaking into the entrance?
Just give a second. The bugs are dispersing, the entrance is open. You want to book Boots of Speed.
And
You want to
book
You're all
it.
pretty
Dash.
stealthy still.
I'm going in.
Sure.
So that's gonna be 17 just natural damage, and then another 7 of radiant damage.
Oof.
2031. So as you slam into this thing, there's this as he stumbles backwards. He's still standing. He's a bit of a hell sack. But as this light is being, he's like shielding his eyes and covering his wounds, and there's like that yellow ooze of blood coming down from the wound as they're all kind of dispersing a little bit.
Can Joan?
And there's a clear way in.
You'll die in there anyway.
Why?
You left.
No,
go
you
back and
told
talk
me
to
I
him?
couldn't leave. You said hold on.
You want to go back and talk
No,
to him?
it's fine. You told
This
me.
is something he's chanting at you guys, because I'm assuming you're all running in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, they're not.
Unless you wanna
They're
hang
not
back and
following
talk to
us,
them.
are they?
Well, I wanted to stab him the second time. Why would we die in
You're
that?
violent. He's unarmed.
This would be a great place to cast daylight. It's not useless.
Why would we die in that?
You're just staying there?
Yes.
Okay.
Don't.
You all dashed in.
We're all jumping!
What if it's in there?
Oh my god. I'm not going back for this time.
That's the music for the next area, but now I have to...
The light is going with me. There will be no light behind me.
Okay, as they go in,
None have lived. Be my guest.
Can Joan stab him in the face and then run in?
Face?
okay, make an attack roll.
Joan is feisty today.
Light's gone.
My light?
Yeah, you're all gone. Jones by herself.
21.
21 hits, roll damage.
I want, for the purpose, I'm constantly casting light as we go into
8
this.
damage.
Okay, so the rest of you now find yourself down this dark sandstone staircase because it's lit. None of you need to worry about dark vision. Geo runs in behind you and you're all running together. You hit 8 damage as you kind of slice this thing again.
Murder.
As you are then surrounded by the rest of the bugs that are cowering.
Can I push through?
No, you are surrounded. Let's see. They're all making attacks on you. There's about 8 of them. It's going to be 14 will not hit, 9 will not hit, 22 will hit. That's going to be 10 points of slashing damage.
Holy crap.
Let's see, 7 will not hit, 15. Does 15 hit you right now? No. Natural 1. 17 hit,
No.
20 hit.
Yeah.
That's going to be 5 more points of slashing damage, as you are now literally in a circle of bugs with swords and weapons surrounding you.
Does Lucky
all by
notice
yourself.
she's gone?
It's only been 6 seconds since you guys entered and started running down, so probably
Alright,
not
Can
yet.
Joan...
Use a free action to let us know that you're in trouble.
I'm coming back, but I'm a bit surrounded. And then can she, like, push through them and run in?
They will all take attacks of opportunity.
Okay, then never mind. Can Joan turn into the butterfly princess and fly
They
in?
will still all take attacks of opportunity, but you'll have a higher AC and you'll be flying.
Okay.
Can you tell me when we notice she's not there?
Never
I know
mind.
she
She's
used a
just
free
gonna
action,
run in.
but
She's not gonna transform, and she's gonna.
As you kind of look down to grab your mask, you notice you don't see yourself anymore. And you hear a voice in your head.
Talarian.
Let's go!
Turn to
Cast
invisible.
invisibility
Joan's
on both of you.
gonna book it in.
Okay, so they're still gonna attack you, but they have disadvantage.
no.
Because
I think
you
it's
just
Geo.
disappear. No, it's hilarious.
Oh, so he has invisibility too?
Talarian's awesome.
Attack with disadvantage. 14. Or 14 does not hit.
It's very
Natural one
unfortunate.
does not
That's good.
If you
16
thought
damage.
in your head, is there a way for us to get out of this? The answer would be Talarian
Does
has a
18 hit
way.
you right now?
Talarian, show us the way.
Show us the way,
It is.
Talarian.
You are gonna get hit here.
Oh no.
At least
It's 8
it's
points
Talarian
damage.
concentration and not hers.
So you won't be
she
invisible anymore because you got hit.
I thought that was only the person who cast it.
No, invisibility is weird. 8. That's an natural 1 actually. That will be the only one that hits you though. As though you're invisible, he is grabbing your hand and pulling you towards it. He's still invisible. As you guys run down, as they all kind of clatter after you, but as soon as they reach the edge and you're looking back, they all just kind of fill the passageway, blocking out the light. And there's just like glimmers of light fading through from the sun as they dare not enter.
What do we see ahead of us? What does the path look like?
You're still going down the staircase right now.
Oh, there's a staircase. There we
Building
go.
the minds of Crowdhammer vibes.
You might have, and I.
I wish I had
wasn't
cast light
listening.
before we hit them. Could have been a real pacifist way to enter the cave.
Most of them were unarmed except for the few that were in front of the hole. They didn't want anyone to go in right now. So, you start making your way down this dark sandstone passageway that kind of goes down and curves, and this is really old construction here. Like the steps are cracked as you walk down. There are like hieroglyphs on the sides of the wall as you walk down, different pictures and stuff, and different writings as you continue down. How are you traveling? I'll say at this point, Pass Without a Trace has ended.
Stealthily.
Well, that question. Can we be stealthy and still have a magic light glowing shield that's leading the way?
You can certainly try.
Without this shield, is it pitch black?
Yes.
I don't have dark vision.
Nah, let's just walk.
I don't think so.
Take it on.
General
Take it on,
stealth.
woman.
Just walk it.
General stealth. Towards the back.
Okay.
Oh, no,
Valerian
I
will
do
like
have dark vision.
shade of visibility. Are you okay?
Things I do
You're a
don't always.
little violent right now. Are you working out something? It's not my business.
No, honestly, I've lost a lot of friends to these people, and I don't think I'm ready to lose
The
anymore.
bug things?
Not the bug things, but
How did they incur your wrath?
a friend of mine is locked up. I'm not too happy about it, and there's a few things standing in my way. In the end, to get the keystones,
Death for death is your philosophy then?
not typically, it didn't used to be. I suppose this quest has hardened me a bit, but I'm just doing my best to protect everyone.
I'm not trying to berate you. I'm no one to judge if someone is a good person. But I want to protect you. And you almost got surrounded and killed. So just... death only inspires more death.
Okay.
Careful, princess. He turns and continues walking.
Okay. She's gonna, after he does that, she's gonna take a moment to like think to herself before putting up her hood, putting back her armor mask, kind of like rehardening herself and stealthing behind the rest of the group.
Okay. Is there anything else? So this is a pretty long ways down. You get the sense that it's kind of going in like a square. It kind of goes and there's a sharp turn, goes down, and a sharp turn, goes and there's a sharp turn.
So, in order to ensure stealth, Lucky's gonna drop the light on her shield, but she is gonna grab Dex's hands because she knows he can't see in the dark. So everyone else, I
Can you
believe,
see in
has
the dark?
dark vision. Yeah, everyone else has it.
Do I need to roll
I
for
do
stealth?
not.
Yeah, that's why I'm grabbing your hand.
If you guys would like to
Yeah.
sneaky roll for stealth, but it is pitch black. Those with dark vision, you do still see the writings and the hieroglyphs and the pictures on the wall as they kind of change.
Did they depict a Okay. What do they depict?
Yes, they do give Let me tell you.
Read my woe.
I've been waiting to ask, but I didn't want to interrupt anyone.
No one else was going stealthily from what I gathered, but Joan...
No, the intent was stealth as a group.
Yeah, that's why I turned my light off.
Stealth is a...
This is gonna
28.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Oh, roll.
In the box.
I double checked. Gigi
22.
does have dark vision.
I got a natural one.
2 fails, but everyone else is big.
Okay, cool.
15.
That's so embarrassing.
16.
Yeah, there's a point. Stairs are hard.
And he trips.
These are not known stairs. You kind of trip, but you have enough allies around you in a compact space where, like, Kevin kind
Oh
of,
no,
like, catches
Lucky,
you
catch
as you
me.
fall.
Emmy canonically bust.
What?
Like he's in the front.
I'm in
Just
the
as a
front.
group, Kevin was looking out. Kevin steadies you out. So, at which point did you start paying attention to the hieroglyphs?
I wanted to from the beginning, but I didn't want to interrupt.
Okay. So, there's 2 main things you can pay attention to here. Why don't you make an investigation check for me?
That's the one.
Can I also pay attention to if I recognize writing?
You do recognize writing. What are languages you speak?
Celestial and common.
Natural one!
Let's turn around.
Let me get standardized.
They are.
Yes, yeah.
The walls are marked.
Can Joan look at the hieroglyphs?
Embarrassing.
After, like,
Make an investigation check for me, Lucky.
I feel useless.
Let's go
so
over here. I
well.
think investigation is close
What's
to 3.
going on? I know we haven't played in a while, but it's not my fault.
It's not my fault. Oh, that's not good. 11.
11. It's not great. You get a little distracted because it looks like there's some sort of story on the walls of something that maybe happened, but you notice some celestial writing that talks about some sort of portent that occurred and an escape and a retreat to somewhere called Farallon.
So when Lucky reads the word Farallon and recognizes that, can she then get closer to the hieroglyphs in an attempt to change her situation?
11.
Can Emma go over to TJ and like kind of tug on his shirt and be like, I'm having a really hard time making out these hieroglyphs. Do you see what are you looking at? What do you see?
Well, I recognize the language, but I don't speak it. It's ancient celestial heritage, and kind of runs his hands across it. It's like engraving. These are difficult for me to discern.
Oh man!
If
We're all
Can
stupid.
Joan look at the hieroglyphs and see if she can figure out the story?
Is Lucky casting light again enough of a change of situation to read the hieroglyphs? Okay, she's
I was
gonna do
light a
that.
torch.
What?
Make an investigation check as Lucky lights up the room.
Natural 20!
Oh, about time.
Someone's gonna read the wall.
So, these walls are painted and engraved. So there's actually color to a lot of these paintings. You notice there's a lot of humanoid figures depicted. You understand that these people look like cats.
Tabaxi.
Yes, tabaxi. Very tabaxi.
It looks like...
Have we heard that before? That
Yes.
this was a Tabaxi ancient civilization that used to live here? Have we heard that
No.
before? Have we?
No.
Does that sound really familiar?
Yes.
To anybody else?
No, absolutely.
That this is an ancient Tabaxi place?
Let me check my notes.
Does Kevin remember anything about
Make a
ancient
history check.
civilization?
This is like
Oh! Left taken. You can't do that.
That's not gonna help too much. Good lordy.
Can
lordy.
I discern any memory that I have of Tabaxi?
That's it.
Can I discern any memory that I have of the Tabaxi?
Other than you, the player, remembering something about Tabaxi, that's all I can really give you. Yes, make a history check.
This is only the original members of Maximus Ultor.
History
that would
check?
remember
Wow,
this.
that would be so helpful to have some...
So Gio remembers something.
Geo.
Hey, hold on, I'm doing it! Did I get guidance?
Breon said, I go west, the Tabaxi secrets and all the rest in the shadows of the Everstorm, and my master seeks to uncover them. That's where we heard it. From Breon when we were listening.
Yay for no
No
takers!
I got a 17. Does that tell me?
Yeah, you remember that too.
Yay!
Yes. So,
I'm gonna write this down.
I'm just gonna just give you an idea of what Gio is gonna say. So, you remember how you guys were on an archaeology trip here to come here initially?
Yeah, me, Dex, and
Yes,
Gio.
Adventure
Yeah.
Friends with Shield.
Yeah.
It's because long ago, one of the greatest secrets of the Sethic Valley is the Tabaxi here that disappeared one day.
So we're gonna find him!
And Maximus Ultor and most of you would know that Tabaxi are extremely rare and hard to come by. Some even say that they're extinct, although Maximus Ultor, you did meet one Tabaxi in your journeys. She did die on a pirate ship battle with you,
Probably the last
but
of her
she is
kind.
she is the only Tabaxi that you have ever met.
And we don't have Haru. Haru met the other one. Sir Leon or whatever? Wasn't he a Tabaxi?
That's a lion.
That's a Leonin.
Oh.
Tabaxi are different, but yes, the Tabaxi in ancient tomes and in different stories of different wars, they used to be the main population in Sethic Valley before it was even called.
Well, let's find out what happened to the Tabaxi.
There's a lot of paintings on the wall that depict it.
Well, I got a natural 20.
As you continue to walk down, you see markings of conflict. Different depictions of large, grotesque monsters holding Tabaxi people.
What kind of monsters do they look like?
Make an investigation check. They're kind of rough drawings and hieroglyphs.
Do they remind us of the bugs in the sand pit?
Definitely not.
22.
22. They look monstrosity-esque, grotesque. You wouldn't be able to tell specific, but like one of them, if I had to draw it, was like a big hunchback creature with a big maw, and it was holding one of the Tabaxi.
Does it look
Something
like-
else you notice is that in one of these specific drawings, one of these large creatures is holding something green.
Stone!
Demon rock, demon rock, demon rock from the demon world.
It looks... Can I relay this information?
Mhm.
It looks as if the Tabaxi lived here, and some kind of monsters used... It looks to be the stone to take over their city.
All of the
And destroy
keystones
them.
are pink, right?
No.
From what you've seen, yes.
Oh.
They radiate a pink energy.
So it looks like they used something green.
So it could be aconite.
Like, obviously, what shape is it?
What shape is
In
it?
this, it just looks like a green rock. They're not super
It's
artisty
not very-
creatures, but you can continue to read them.
But we also saw a vision. One of the Zazor visions had like green rocks and stuff from the demon world, didn't it?
Yes.
Am I
That's
crazy?
aconite,
There
though.
was a Zazor vision of a large monster person holding a green rock and holding a person in the other hand.
Can Joan pull out?
Oh.
Can Joan pull out the envy stone and put it up to the green hieroglyph and see if anything happens?
I wouldn't say there would be an effect here.
Okay, so she tries it and nothing happens.
Yeah.
She puts it back.
It's a large red creature
Well,
in
let's go get
broken
some demons.
place, grabbing someone in sandstone. Other hand has green stone, and the red guy starts to change. That was the vision with the green stone.
Whose vision is that?
Let's see, it's after Talarian. So who saw the stone after Talarian?
Was it Joan?
It was probably Dex.
Yeah.
I didn't share with anyone though.
It might have been Joan, too, because I have Joan's vision right after that.
Do you remember who had that vision? Which one of us?
It was probably. Let's see.
I think
Yeah.
the only visions that you guys didn't share were Dex's.
Well,
I
yeah,
don't
well,
think that was Dex's.
Dex, you saw burning landscape, ground and rocks are red foul creatures overhead, screams echo, and then you saw the large mouth with the smile that told you to shush. I even wrote Dex in
Because
parentheses.
that's why you didn't share it.
Alright, well, let's continue.
Oh yeah, keep reading. Definitely, keep reading.
So,
As you continue.
so Joan has seen this before. So she had a vision of this.
Have the green stone in the hand.
something called the portent is repeated multiple times. And as you look through these hieroglyphics, some of them are very disturbing, as they show these feline humanoid figures being just torn apart and ripped limb from limb and attacked by these fiends. And then, Joan, your investigation, you do see a very specific one. And there's another one, a different monster-looking thing, holding a green stone and pressing it into one of these creatures. And it kind of goes in a comic panel as it is pressed in, and the creature falls down in like kind of a comic strip sort of way. And you see it's not a cat anymore. Instead, it's become this different humanoid creature with horns coming out of the top.
Tieflings!
So can I relate it? Is what I
Yeah.
believe my theory is. Look over here. It looks like whatever this green stone, which I can presume to be Azenite, is, or might presume, turned these tabaxi into the tieflings.
That's so cool. That's so cool.
Shocking.
So was Samira a cat person?
That tracks, really.
Something's going to find us here. I think it's best if we continue stealthily.
One of the celestial writings that Lucky makes out is they're turning us.
So it was them who did the hieroglyphics.
This could be like a catacomb of the last of the tabaxi. Would make sense for a keystone to be there too. Like their last
But we
stand.
knew Samira. It wasn't like...
Samira didn't know Samira.
I know
That wasn't in character.
But I know that. But it's not like she was void of her own personality. I don't know what the point would be for them to turn these tabaxi into tieflings. What are they meant to do with them?
Do we know for sure it's a tiefling?
Yes.
It looked pretty...
It looks pretty close to
Okay.
As you continue down, there are multiple hieroglyphs of this transformation. There is one you find where the person was grabbed by another different looking monster. There's lots of different looking monsters on this. It does not look like a tiefling.
What does it look like?
Investigation check. It's not as clear that this is like has feline features.
Dirty 20.
I would say you weren't able to pick out the specific of what it is, but it's not a tiefling, and it also seems to undergo the transformation.
What does it look like, roughly? What does it...
Just the person. Probably either like human, elf, kind of just normal looking
Can
humanoid.
somebody try to figure out what this turned into? There's something different
It's
here.
just a sloppy hieroglyph.
It would be nice to have some
What
help.
color were the tieflings being turned? They're all different colors, or...
So a lot of the people are just drawn.
Oh, okay, it's not.
Somebody take a look at this. Try to see if you can figure out what races it's turning into.
Can Emmy look at it?
You can make an investigation check, but like they're just sloppy hieroglyphics.
So yours was like a dirty
Is
20, right?
there a
Yeah.
point where there's more than one language on this? Like a language I don't
There is,
understand?
yes.
So
Is-
it's not all celestial.
Yeah.
There's some celestial.
I don't know.
Dex,
Yes.
can you read this other language on here? I know that you know a lot of the opposite of what I
I'm
know.
pretty sure none of you know this language. You guys can all tell me your languages if you like.
I just have celestial.
Wood, can you recognize... Talarian, can you recognize this language?
Thermal and abyssal.
Okay, I thought maybe the celestial would turn into infernal at some point.
Sorry, it doesn't recognize.
Probably not draconic or dwarvish.
Goblin?
I have Gnomish, Sylvan, Common, and then... No.
Hold on, let me look at Geo.
Draconic.
And
Geo knows
Draconic.
Common, Loxodon, and Sylvan.
No.
You know a lot of languages. You
know
just
a lot.
learned
We can
Loxodon.
talk shitty melody
Geo did? That's so cute.
Interesting.
Featherfall and Loxodon.
people.
Coincidence?
I think not.
All right.
Where is that boy?
Well, should we keep going?
Yeah, probably.
Can we all look at this and try to see if we can figure out what race this is turning into?
I have no idea what it is.
I feel like whatever it is going to find us down here.
Kev will take a look.
Let's just.
D20 investigation.
There's no reason not to.
It just doesn't look like a tabaxi. Like
Natural 20.
Natural 20.
Plus guidance.
Plus guidance.
So as you look
Cross proficiency.
really close to this thing, it looks like its ears are pointed.
Elves.
That was 24 in
Not
total.
necessarily.
Its ears are pointed, and it doesn't look short. It's probably an elf.
So not a
But it also is being turned into this horned humanoid.
So it looks like it wasn't just the tabaxi who turned into these. It was different races. Just
But why? Why are they turning
I
them?
don't know. I don't know what point there is.
Do you think the tabaxi could do something special, and so they just wanted to?
Well, our chance at learning
Take
that
their race.
died a long time ago.
What if, because they're trying to open this portal to summon the demon, if there's some demon that's turning them all into these things, and then it's going to mind control them all with the Azanite, and we're going to open the portal and have an army.
Does Emmy remember why tabaxi went extinct? Or like what the rumors are? Or...
So I can give you a history check here. That's kind of interesting.
Keys?
Looking at these, yeah.
Okay.
I also will say about tieflings, Samira was an anomaly. They're generally known as awful.
No, that's not true. We've met.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes,
Ched is
we've experienced like
Yeah,
animosity.
Leah.
right, but I'm saying this whole race is known as being the worst.
Yeah.
Overdale, the place that like wants to kill all the human places, is generally known as a tabaxi city. That's why there's kind of a stigma a little bit between the two races.
19.
19. So, something about looking at these sparks of memory with you.
Ooh.
And a memory that would only be shared among the original members of Maximus Ultor. So when you brought the keystones together and saw the ritual, there was the general. Do you remember?
My notes do.
There was the general
Yeah.
who was bringing them all together and fighting the original Knights of Berador, who had a large chunk of green rock sticking out of his chest.
Mm-hmm.
That's something that comes to your mind during this. As far as the Tabaxi, it is a mystery what happened to the Tabaxi and how they disappeared, lost to time. Again, this was a very long time ago that Tabaxi were. So, like, it's not like... You would get the sense that it's not like a recent thing that the Tabaxi were all turned into tieflings. This was probably hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna keep reading. Is there more, or is that
Just keep
everything?
going, yeah.
Why don't you make an investigation check for me, Lucky? You guys are getting pretty close to the end of this what these hieroglyphs will tell you.
$17.
17. There is one of the last places you get to before you all start to approach a doorway that leads into another room is this drawing of this beautiful, large drawing. It's like probably like 10 feet wide. This whole intricate drawing of lots of different buildings and towers, and around it there are a bunch of these horned creatures, the horned humanoids, reaching out, unable to touch it. And there's an inscription that says Farallon.
They weren't able to retreat to Farallon because they weren't Tabaxi anymore.
Oh, they're just trying to get to heaven.
Is there any infernal on this?
No.
Are they reaching for a center point, like in the drawing, or are they reaching forward?
It looks just general reaching out.
Just general reaching, okay. Oh, that's so sad.
The word ascension is also repeated multiple times in these songs.
Hey, I really want to know what Jed has to say. He's a tiefling who knew very well what Farallon was.
You weren't rescuing him from being surrounded. It wasn't happening.
Boo.
I don't want to make new character sheets.
Boo.
44, Jonah.
Oh, did he make you roll the D100? Aww.
Yeah.
Jonah, please hurry.
Hurry.
I want to try to open the door.
Past your bedtime.
So it's an open passageway, actually.
Oh, okay.
So as you all come down to where the stairs end in the drawing, like the last big drawing was actually on both sides of the wall here, as you came to more of a hallway that extends into this greater antechamber room. As you enter it, there are... You still have light up?
Yes.
Okay. As you walk into the room and your light fills it, it's a very long antechamber. And you see on the side of this doorway some skeletons on the floor.
What did the skeleton do?
Super weird skeletons. Like, they look a lot like the insectoid creatures from before, mixed with a couple of other races. There's definitely a lot of corpses as it goes along. Many of them are scorched and burnt and blackened. And as you continue into this antechamber, following Lucky's light, you
Can I
do
look out for
hear-
traps?
Make an investigation check.
It's real fast.
19.
You said that so sweetly.
So as you're just kind of peeking above Lucky, looking at the ground, again, very old stonework. Again, based off the history you know, this place is super, super old.
Thank you.
But a lot of death has happened here, and you hear this deep, booming
Does
voice.
anyone know?
You understand it
It's
perfectly.
in Celestial?
Yes,
Holy crap.
you hear. Turn back, trespassers. And that's where we're gonna take a break. Thank you all for watching so far. We are going to be right back and find out what the mysterious voice is and see what other mysteries unravel that are surrounding the Tabaxi and Farrell. See you guys in a bit. See you later.
Hi, friends.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Bye bye.
Thank you.
Ain't nothing but a fool.
back to Downstage Dungeons. There's more of us now! Hooray!
I'm back.
Before we get started, LED, thank you so much for the raid. Really appreciate it. Sorry we were on a break, but we are back now, so hopefully you had a great stream and you guys enjoy the rest of the show. We have hearts for LED. Hearts for LED and company. Dark Knight 17726, thank you so much for the follow. We appreciate the support. Thank you for the follow tonight. Excuse me. Sorry about a little throat thing, sorry for residual. Yeah, so sorry if that's hard on the ears.
Residual.
Regardless.
That's a great word.
Thank you. Thank you for complimenting my words today. Oh no! The illusion.
Residual.
Residual.
Now you to my list of
Ladder
words.
is. What was the word?
Littorial. I also wrote that.
Yeah.
Littorial isn't a real word. I'm
I
pretty sure
know.
I made that
But
up.
it's so super cool. And scaffolding. We've gotten 3 today. Wow.
Have you been reading the dictionary again, Josh?
No, but I did download a word of the day app. None of these were on it. But I just want to know more words.
Yeah.
I like words. Anyway, diving back into the world of Ernaxia once again. Maximus Ultor, which is the only thing I need to call you now. I think you guys have been officially accepted into the Maximus Ultor group.
Rest in peace, the adventure comes.
Have made their way down this mysterious ancient underground building that has a lot of tales of the ancient Tabaxi civilization, which disappeared hundreds of years ago mysteriously. No one really knows where they went or what happened to them or why, as they depicted all sorts of strange things, demonic monstrosities attacking villages and people, using green stones to turn creatures into other creatures for some sort of motive. Again, all happening hundreds and hundreds of years ago. And as the group finished the hieroglyphic stairway, coming into this open room, you saw some of the insectoid corpses and skeletons that had charred parts on it. Some were completely blackened, some just cleanly decayed. A voice filled the room that none of you recognized except Lucky. You heard, "Turn back, trespassers." And as the booming voice, the rest of you heard something, "No trato ni gravista," something like that. Close. The old toilet. Just low.
I love you, Josh.
We resume.
I'm gonna relay those words to the rest of the group.
Did the voice seem to be coming from any one direction corner?
Ahead of you.
Sounds like an invitation.
Why?
Also, passive without trace as a reminder is extended.
Yes. She's still gonna say why. In common.
And Lucky's gonna repeat that in Celestial. She's gonna translate Emmy.
I am the keeper of Farallon. None may pass.
Then are you Can we assume Lucky's translating?
Sure.
Why?
Is this the entrance to Babylon? Is this the entrance? She says loudly.
Turn away. That's in common.
Oh.
He knows.
He cultured.
We come in peace. We wish to help.
Then leave! Loudly booming in this echoing hall. You continue forward.
Well, here's the thing, large voice, sir, ma'am, however you choose to address yourself. We... Oh no.
Coming closer to you.
Can Jen hide?
We don't know where else to go! How tall are the ceilings?
Pretty tall, you can't see him.
Oh no.
We can't see the ceilings?
Not right now.
Can I bring out the magic carpet? Fly as high as you can.
Yeah, you
Lucky-
can only see 60 feet of light around you, so you get there, it's 100 foot scaling.
Lucky's gonna say, and she's gonna do it in Celestial. She's like, we know of enemies after the stone, and we've come to protect it.
You see a pair of yellow eyes, large yellow eyes ahead of you.
Are they Is this a dragon? I don't want to face dragons.
And in the light,
Can I fly back down to my
you
friends?
see. You want to fly back down?
Yeah, to my friends.
You see a large paw, larger than normal. And you hear a And as it steps into light, you see this large lion's head bearing its fangs forward. It's way larger than a lion usually is, and on the back of it, 2 large wings.
Manticore.
White and feathered and glorious, as it holds itself high before you.
Did the line about the stone do anything or no?
No.
I'm just gonna.
We mean no harm.
You in front? Leave! Make a wisdom save. Going to cast command.
Plus. How much? Plus something. Plus 4? Yeah, plus 4 to that. It's kind of.
Wisdom. 22.
22. You save. What do you do?
I just want to say we come for the stone.
It starts to pounce forward and it goes to attack you.
Warding flare, reaction, disadvantage.
Ooh. Let's see. That's a reaction, yes?
Yes, sir. As long as he has eyes.
That's going to be a. What do we got here? 23 to hit.
Disadvantage.
That was with disadvantage?
Did not have disadvantage.
Oh, it had advantage, so I just equaled it out.
It has something.
Oh.
You take 17 points of slashing damage as its claw comes into you, and it's like this bludgeoning, ripping sensation that kind of goes through your armor. They're like sharp enough to just tear a regular person in two. It's going to attack you again.
Disadvantage?
No.
I can't cast warding. Oh, because
It's not having any effect on it.
Okay.
It's going to be a 19.
Meets.
You take. Sorry, getting used to new math. 19 points of slashing damage as it cuts into you again.
That's a lot of damage.
And at that, I need you all to roll for initiative.
Must we?
I start like every fight we have with half hit points.
I know, I don't have hit points.
Solid 9 for me. Wow.
I'll get to the initiative.
Oh my gosh! I'm never rolling this dice for initiative again.
Is it 1?
An 8!
Oh.
I'm always last!
Not today.
That's pretty frustrating.
Not today.
A 4.
Oh! You're not last.
What's your initiative modifier?
+3.
Oh. +3.
You rolled a
A
9.
natural 1.
Oh.
Yoink.
Got it out of the way.
I used to do it in my games that a natural one and an initiative means you skip a turn. But I don't anymore.
That's good.
Oh, I'm glad.
You feel nothing but fear.
Goodness.
I need to get any ways for my tiles.
You two look like parents right now.
He's just our boy.
I literally birthed him.
Barbara is my mom. Bring it to my dad. Bring it.
Why does this feel like a creature that would have resistance to fire damage? Probably because they all do.
How big would you say it is? Or do you have a mini so I can see?
I do have a mini.
Oh, then
There's
perfect.
so much
Oh, then great.
darkness.
There you go. So big, but not like huge.
It's pretty huge.
I think you
Well, okay, but here's the thing.
No, back to the way.
After facing a demigod worm, huge has a whole new perspective.
Well, you're dumb.
Huge has a whole new.
You're no.
That actually applies to real life because everyone's tall to me. I found out someone was taller than Reagan today, and I was like, "Wait, really?" And she goes, "Yeah, you just have no perception of height."
That's not what I said.
I really don't.
No, you're the back. Next. I'm just basing the last
Squad.
one here you gave me.
5'10".
Under 5'3" squad.
Cool.
You're
Yeah.
5'10".
Wait, what?
You're 5'10".
Yeah.
You seem taller.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Good posture.
You do seem tall, but you're not special. Everyone seems tall to me.
Carpet.
You're not.
Am I still right in front of it, or did it knock me away?
Yeah, what do you think?
Parker, are you over 6 foot?
Yeah.
You're 6 like
Parker's
6'2",
6'4".
6'4"?
Parker's a tall man.
Parker is a tall man.
Guess how tall I am?
Really weird to do.
5'7".
Yeah.
I'm a little boy.
I am a little child.
I am 12 years old.
Parker's like, whatever
We're trying to
you say,
sell
Dad.
papers.
I'm an orphan.
We're trying to sell the papers.
Sell papers.
My dude.
I went British.
You're my dad.
I went more Oliver than I did, you know.
Yes.
Lisa.
It's okay. I have beautiful hair.
In the
See?
See?
I want to play Skyrim.
I'm gonna go out from my car. You keys.
I probably
That'd be
gonna do that.
an hour.
Yeah.
Trying to go find Arvac, the horse. Once I find Arvac,
Shadowmere.
I know, I
is
have it
better.
down.
Arvac's better.
Proud of you.
Why?
With concentration, can you cast a cantrip while you're still concentrating?
Yes, you can also cast spells while you're still concentrating, as long as it's not another concentration spell.
Hey,
And you can wild shape. While
I
concentrating.
cannot get the battle camp.
you asked why.
I know.
So why is
I
Arvac
have
better?
regret.
Wait.
There you go.
Please work.
I can now.
It slowly turned on. Did you see that? The red light just slowly.
It's a really ghetto camera.
You're my dad.
Okay,
I'm not your dad.
as you face down this
Father,
large lion with wings adorned in golden armor. As you look around, there's a lot of people who've died in this room.
Oh no.
Okay.
can I use a free action before we start?
I don't see why not.
She speaks up and says, I don't want to hurt you. None of us do.
Except me. And I reroll my initiative.
No one has like charm person or friend or anything like that, do they?
Got thunders.
I miss Calliope so
Well, there's
much.
befriend an animal. Is there is this an animal?
This would be a beast.
Yeah, is there befriend a beast
the beast.
spell?
Kill the beast.
I think
He's
you
a
can
beast.
use
He's got
stuff
fangs.
at
And
like
that's
higher
all we
levels
can
to
say.
befriend a beast or something. Your spell slots are low?
I know.
The
I thought
level
that
of
you-
spell slot is still because magic isn't like his number one thing.
Right.
Hmm.
I should get Kenya to make me wand. I think that's a good idea. She could do it, I bet. She said she would try.
You know, I'm gonna try something new today.
Ooh.
So I'm gonna try. I'm feeling good.
I feel like your hair might fall out. I say that with love.
She said she thinks it would be fine.
Don't make it blonde.
Why?
It makes no sense.
I think it'd be a hot blonde, but I do think
I want to be Barbie.
I do think with never mind.
I want to be Barbie.
Give me a spray tan and a blonde.
If you go blind, you're gonna have to buy heat protectant. Have
Absolutely.
to have
Blonde.
it.
Okay.
You have to have it.
It's what
So
you
sorry
said.
about that.
She's gonna do a test.
20 to 25.
See how it goes.
20 to 25.
23.
23. Wow.
Yeah.
Geo came in with force.
I got a 12.
If anyone sees me raising this
15 to
dice for
20.
initiative, just tell me to
16.
stop.
Hey, I love my phone.
10 to 15.
You're beautiful for battle, though.
10 to
I
15.
still love you. You just don't do
Greg, what'd you
initiative
get?
well.
12.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
5 to 10.
8.
7. No.
I'm third!
Wow.
The beast. He goes face.
Okay.
Raise a soft one. Sorry.
I'm a little nervous to run this encounter.
You already
Ross,
had
don't
it
say that.
done.
Don't say
We're
that.
playing.
Okay, I'm definitely never gonna sit in this chair during this one.
I can't say that.
Go away, go away, go away.
I'm scared.
Okay, top of the round. Gio, what would you like to do?
Geo wants to cast haste on himself.
Okay. You've casted haste. I'll give you another action this turn for the effect of haste as well, but you cannot use a spell.
That's fine. I am going to cast. How? Okay. Where am I?
You're about 10 feet away from this thing.
10 feet away.
Also, keep away if you go out of 60 feet of lucky. You cannot see without dark vision.
I'm going to cast, or as a cantrip, Firebolt.
Firebolt?
Yeah, Firebolt. This
Make a ranged spell attack, my friend.
Dude is totally fire resistant. There's
think so?
no way.
We'll find
Because
out.
every monster on this freaking planet is fire resistant.
We shall find out. 22.
22?
Yes.
22 hits.
What are you toward? It's my favorite number.
Fire resistance is the worst thing when it doesn't belong to you.
11 damage.
11 damage. Okay.
Actually, 14.
14.
Yes.
This lion lets out a roar as you hit it, and it like flaps his wings and like just in response to you, and wind kind of fills the chamber. You have to like bend your knees and steel yourself. Anything else?
Does it seem to be resistant at all?
Take an insight check.
I don't think I'd be helping out. We're in combat.
14?
You hit it.
Okay, I want to back up kind of far. I want to come...
Beyond the light?
No, enough to where I can see everybody and see it.
Yeah, right there.
Cool.
Okay. Next up. Something happened.
Something wicked.
I can't explain it. I can't find the words.
Oh, we're seeing two different things. I'm there.
I never do the right thing.
I was trying to see something wicked this way comes.
Mr. DM, I have a question.
What's that?
As the winds, just a second, as the winds billow in the room, you feel strange. The ground you walk upon, there's an energy to it.
Oh no.
And you look down, and the stone brick is like traversing in like patterns of beautiful blue and red and yellow. And you feel lightheaded for a moment. Everyone needs to re-roll their initiative.
What?
I rolled so well.
I didn't roll
Did not roll much better.
I got the same.
I got a worse one.
Oh, cute.
And I was doing so good.
That's so interesting.
I got a 12 again.
Oh, that's what I got.
9.
9 dex.
Better.
14?
Fine.
Lucky.
10.
Penny.
12.
Gino.
12.
3 12s?
I'm second to
Do
last.
we have to re-roll?
Yeah, just do rollies. I don't want to dive into the dex. Roll d20 whoever gets the highest. No modifiers, just the d20.
8.
2.
Okay, you, then you, then you. Okay.
That's so embarrassing.
1.
Come on, guys.
The blue glow, is it like
Right.
coming around
It's not a glow, the
cobblestone?
ground is painted blue. Like a lapis blue.
Cool.
Like Minecraft.
Like Minecraft.
Exactly like Minecraft.
I don't want
It's just a beautiful design, but you all do feel this weird warping energy.
I'm not on the ground though. Do I still have to re-roll? Because I'm on the carpet.
Yes.
I tried.
And now, top of the round,
Not me.
it's gonna be its turn. It's gonna make 2 more attacks at Lucky.
Wait, sorry. Lucky, take me down in the beginning of the fight.
It's going to be a 30 to hit.
Yes. I'm really annoyed. I'm not gonna even be able to fight.
24 slashing damage.
Where
You down?
No. But
Okay.
I'm angry.
It's gonna attack again. Reroll the initiative, so now it goes before you again. Sorry, getting used to these new pluses. 20.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait, 20 what?
20.
Definitely going
20,
down now.
20,
I only have 7 HP
23.
left. I'm never being in the front again. I'm the freaking healer.
It's gonna be 17 points of slashing damage as it just and it slices up and you and it slams you into the ground with its big heavy paw. You're unconscious.
This happens to me way too much. I pass out too much. I'm angry.
Alright. I'm mad.
There are other people right in front of him.
You are not worthy of ascension.
What? if he gave me a chance to hit you,
Yeah.
would have had a
Dex,
different
it's your turn.
impression.
Alright.
All the way down to Dex.
I have dark vision.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Oh, that means light also fades. If you do not have dark vision, you cannot see. So Dex, you see only darkness.
Did he say that in common or?
He said it in common. You all heard it. From now on, he will be speaking in common.
Well. Good times. 3. I'm gonna just.
Gio, you're on deck, by the way.
I'm gonna just prep in action, ready in action.
Okay.
Something hits me, I'm gonna hit it back really hard.
Okay.
I don't know what else I can do.
All right. Gio. Go ahead, Joan. You're on deck.
Okay.
So I can't cast 2 spells at the same time.
Wait.
I never
No.
can do stuff.
Dang it! I should have just. I could have just. Saw what we were
I'm gonna go ahead and cast Witch Bolt at
Okay.
the 3rd level.
Okay.
Oh wait, that's concentration as well.
It will be concentration, yes.
So does that mean I lose haste?
Yes.
Okay, never mind. I'm not casting. I'm gonna cast.
Haste is concentration, yeah.
Dang it.
Let's drink it.
You know. Let's fireball this bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, that's not.
And you can see.
You are going to hit your entire party if you shoot fireball.
Never mind. I'm not gonna cast
That is the great equalizer of fireball.
You could move.
Well, isn't he flying right now?
No, he's standing next to your body, on top of you. Actually, you will burn.
I'm so annoyed.
Okay, I'm gonna cast Blight then.
Okay.
Dang!
Oh, I can't cast Witch Bolt, so blight.
Take that, jerk. Alright, 8d8.
Okay.
Let me.
It's a great spell.
Is that half damage after?
What's the save for blight?
Constitution.
26 is the save.
Yeah, that saves. So half damage?
Yeah.
8d8.
8d8?
Yes.
You want more d8?
Yes, please.
They are all in the rim that I'm handing to them.
Who's next?
Joan and Eddie.
6, 7, 8. Okay.
I'm almost ready, Parker.
Always have your turns ready. We got a big group.
Shout out the numbers.
I could take one.
Okay, here we go.
Remember,
8
drink
plus
water.
4 plus 3 plus 2 plus 4 plus
Check his
7
dice.
No.
plus 1. 29.
29 halves to 14. Okay.
You guys are so smart.
Look at us, we didn't have a math.
You see, there's just this slight weight shift, and you just see the glowing eyes looking at you through everyone else. Joan.
Okay, Joan immediately gets low, hood is up, her mask is on, she's very stealthy.
Okay.
She's going to try to hide behind him and weave her way through the crowd so that he doesn't see her, sneaking up on him.
You also have
Okay,
grenades that help
you're gonna have to
you
make
get-
a stealth check for this
Don't forget about your grenades.
with
that
advantage
you
because you
sneak
have
attack.
your.
Oh, dang it. I have 2 actions per turn.
Yes, you do.
What's your stealth?
16.
Okay.
So she tries to get behind him.
Okay.
Stealthily, sneaking up on him.
Okay.
Is he flanked?
No.
No, she's down.
Okay.
And no one's within 5 feet.
So could I get like right there?
Sure.
Okay, and then she's going to use her bonus action to turn.
Speak up a little bit.
She's going to use her bonus action to turn into the butterfly princess
Okay.
and sneak attack from behind, or attempt to sneak attack.
Make an attack roll. You do not have advantage.
16. Wait!
You have a call.
I am the butterfly princess. So.
I am the butterfly princess.
I am the butterfly princess. So.
Oh, man. Princess.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my card. So that'll be.
Show the camera.
Sorry, dirty 20. with my card.
20 will hit. Roll
Um,
damage. You do not have sneak attack.
okay. She's going to use her 8, and then she has 1d4 in addition to it.
Okay.
Oh wait, no, she doesn't. What is it? I'm so sorry.
Have your turns ready.
I know.
It's okay.
I
Teacher.
I
Just roll damage. You don't have it.
oh, I do have it. Okay, yeah, it is 1d6. Okay, that'll be a 5 at first, and then 1d6.
You're attacking with your rapier, yes?
Yes. So that's 11 points of damage.
So as you go to attack with your rapier and you shove the point into like the backside of it, you just feel as the rapier bounces off of it. There's still a little residual magic butterfly princess energy that singes it, but the rapier itself did not go through and make contact.
So it didn't damage it.
Only the radiant damage, which was what? Was it radiant? 6 radiant damage? Okay.
Oh, so she can't really do anything.
Okay. Is that your turn?
And then she's gonna. Oh, she can't disengage. That's
No.
all. That's
Okay.
Josh, I forgot to take my second action.
Sorry.
Just lose it.
You'll have to wait. It's going to use a legendary action to attack Joan. That's a
evasion or uncanny dodge.
uncanny dodge. Okay. The disadvantage is going to make that a 26.
No, uncanny dodge halves it.
Oh, right. Then it was a 30 to hit. It's going to be... Sorry. 17 damage, half to 9. On the first hit, and then it's going to attack you again.
Run back.
I'm not looking too hot. Can I say that as a
28 to hit. 13 points of damage on that one.
She's down. Oh, but she's down
No,
1.
your butterfly princess form fades, but you have 1 hit point left. Okay. After Joan, it's going to be Yemi.
Oh, I'm so stressed. Okay, I'm gonna use 2 Balm of the Summer Court on Joan. So
Okay.
it's 2d6, which is 7. You get 7 points.
Alright.
And then can I cast, where is it? Summon Fae.
Okay.
And just have
Uh-huh.
order the Fae spirit, however they show themselves, to keep the keep the lion busy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Where would you like to put it? Can you show me the
Can I do above? Oh, I don't have a pointer.
Oh, you're right.
don't
do you mean Mirthful or Trixie?
Trixie.
Trixie.
I can't because it won't stop, but I want it to be above it. I want the goal to be to get it in the air, in a way.
Okay.
I want it to be really annoying. That's what I want.
Okay. You see like this green shimmer above it, and there looks like there's almost an form above it, but the green sparkles make it so hard to tell. You just see kind of like these legs and arms appear as it starts floating above it.
Can it pull its ears and really be annoying?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
It's trying to make a lot of sound.
Rah.
Okay. Is it your turn?
Can I stand behind Kevin? Just move a foot.
You're on your magic carpet, by the way, right now.
Yes.
Okay. Lucky, a death save, please. Kevin, you're dead.
Wait, you're knocked out?
Yes.
I
Save.
thought you. Oh, for some reason
It's an
I thought you were
18.
still
Sorry,
18 is
but
passed?
it.
Alright.
No, if I'm
Kevin,
super
your
down.
turn.
I definitely.
Here's my free action. Ask, how can we be worthy of ascension?
Oh.
That's a good question.
Make a perception check. Make a persuasion check with advantage.
Since I'm next to him, can I use guidance?
Guidance is not a reaction, it's an action.
You can't use it in
Pretty
initiative.
good.
Aww.
That is a 19.
19.
Semi-persuasive.
It starts looking at you and just pacing a little bit. Do you do anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna bow.
Ooh.
Okay. That'll be your action.
If any of us were worthy.
You actually can feel a little bit of its hot breath on you even from this distance.
Joan is not worthy of ascension.
After that, it's going to be his turn. going to hold an action.
Oh!
Oh man. Oh
This wind fills the room, and you feel yourselves sway back and forth a little bit. You get a little nauseous and a little unaware of yourself. You kind of start to see double, like you're cross-eyed for a little bit, but normal, and it kind of stresses you out for a second. As your surroundings begin to fade into a dark blue in splotches. Because you're taking somewhere else.
Is this a spell that he's using?
No.
Question: Is Lucky's dead body left behind?
No.
Okay.
And you all find yourselves on rooftops. Colored rooftops with red, blue, yellow. You recognize this place. You're in a circular town. There's a circular town square before you, filled with people. And there's 4 paths that extend from it. And there's a podium. You look in front of you, and Lucky is down on the rooftops. And you're in the same place you were before.
These people!
You hear the voice of the trade prince, Warish Falkenberg, pointing out the members of Maximus Ultor, including Samira and Haru at the same time, as the guards are among them.
This is a terrible memory.
I wonder, would you do anything differently?
No.
What do you do?
No! No! We don't get to do this all over again.
As he stands there explaining to the people, you hear a voice in the crowd. In defiance of the trade prince, what are you doing?
Joan's gonna
We
run.
haven't seen our families!
Joan's gonna run down.
You run down?
Yes.
Do I have my magic carpet?
Wait, we're not going to necessarily be an initiative in this moment.
The
You
pavilion
find
where they started
yourselves
shooting
at
arrows
the
at people.
Enron Town Square,
Yeah.
as seen on episode 7, Chasing Shadows. You find yourselves in the Enron Town Square as the trade prince is about to open fire on the crowd. You 3 don't know. You 3 know exactly
Can
what
Joan
you
shout
want.
out? It's not them you want, it's us! Leave them alone!
Because we were hiding.
As he looks up.
Don't sacrifice their lives for ours!
Get them behind it! Fire!
Can Joan start dodging?
As all the guards point their arrows at Joan.
How close are we to the guards?
Everyone run!
What do you do?
Did you cast
I
shield?
want to hit a guard.
You're nowhere near the guard. You're on a rooftop. All the guards are in the town square. As people in the crowd still start to scream, as about 4 dozen arrows are launched at Joan.
Can I cast Shield of Faith on Joan?
No, you do not have
No!
any.
Can
Lucky, you're still
Emmy,
unconscious.
can Emmy jump in front of Lucky and just like try to shield
Yeah.
her?
Shield of Faith on Joan?
Shield of Faith?
Kevin was just gonna stand in front of Joan.
Can someone just heal me?
Okay.
And what's your action? I wanted to cast shield on.
Are you going to cast Shield?
If it's between
I
arrows
was gonna cast shield, but it's just +2 to AC.
Talarian is right next to you as well, and he is forming some sort of spell in his hand to fire at the arrows. As you all dodge and weave into this position, you hear, interesting, as the arrows freeze right before coming down.
Oh, those
Kevin
poor
and Joan.
people.
At this moment, can
we
I
actually
heal
use those spell slots?
Lucky, please? Please? That's not what I was saying.
The splotches reappear.
Interesting. Everyone in Maximus Ultor decided to protect someone.
Everything starts to shift.
Do those count against our spell slots?
Yes.
Can I heal Lucky the moment I can, please?
Well, you still get a +4 to your AC. Right?
That's true.
Really?
Actually, no. This is +5.
This time,
Plus,
I got
Plus
it.
5 for me.
plus
your
2
surroundings
rating.
start to
7.
reform. But you're in different positions and places.
What?
Joan, you feel a handful of hair in your hand. And you all smell this rotting corpse sensation. And you look around, there's blood all over the floor. There's a single throne-like chair in the center of the room. And you look up and you see Joan, with this pale-skinned man, silent, holding a knife to his neck.
Mord.
And he's breathing heavily. He spits blood out of his mouth as it goes down.
We still killing Mord.
And though you are in this position, it's almost as if you're on the outside, looking in towards yourself.
I can't do anything.
And you hear, what do you think of yourselves here? What do you do?
We were trying to protect the Isle of Demetrius.
You never will.
Here comes the voice of Mord. Maximus Ultor, you are in Fort Zalsunder, on Isle Demetrius, once again.
I'm so upset. I'm
Can
passed out right now.
Lucky is still unconscious
Can I
before you.
heal
You need a
her,
death
please?
save now, because it's been an act turn. She has to do this first.
Wait, no.
And then you can heal her.
13.
13, that's a save.
I'm almost stable.
What's your action? Amy, what would you like your action to be?
Cure wounds level 1.
Okay.
Where my
Gio?
girl.
Anything you'd like to do specifically?
No.
You do see there are 2 other people in this room with you
Oh,
that weren't there before.
Who dat?
Are they?
Is it Samira and her
One, you see the unconscious body of a Loxodon on the ground
11,
near
yes,
you.
sorry, ma'am.
And then farther away, you see this bruised, beaten, and bleeding purple tiefling with her bow, just looking at Joan, who still has her knife to the throat of Mord.
Oh yeah, because I was the
It's
last
her,
one
is it
out
her
outside
Azanite
of
dagger?
Mord.
Or,
Sure.
okay. Joan's gonna
Talarian is there looking at you.
take the knife away.
Jester.
Maud, what will you do if we let you go?
We'll never stop.
Spits blood on your face that goes down your cheek.
I'm gonna use lay on hands on Lucky.
Okay.
Do I get an
Your
action?
action.
Kevin walk up to Mord and kneel down in
Take
front of
it.
him. So I'm assuming he's in like a kneeling
15.
position.
He's on his knees, yes. With 1 hit point left. This is right after. You remember this scene quite vividly. This is after you came out of the dimension where you fought
Yeah.
him as a. And talked to Simon.
I was about to ask, is this
Yeah.
before or post
After.
Simon?
This is right at the end before
Oh.
Joe slit his throat.
Yeah. I'm sorry for what they did to you. Stones, Talarian, Paragon Assembly. I don't know how much of that will get through to you, but I'm sorry.
You'll die 1,000 deaths before the assembly is done.
As he maniacally laughs at you, Joan.
Do I get an action? Or no?
What do I do?
You've killed before. Kill again. If you can live with that.
I can do this again.
You see more flinch. And you see Talarian's sword
Yeah, I feel
come out of his
Valid.
chest.
You go,
And
King.
Lord falls on the ground.
And Mord killed thousands of his people.
Yeah.
My son. And he wipes his blade off on the side of himself. The room begins to change again as he watches.
Joan's like shaking.
So is Amber.
I know. I was like pretending to hold his hair.
This is like so cool.
I'm like traumatized. This is a lot of feelings.
And then suddenly you all feel this feeling in your stomach. Like you're falling. And there's smoke.
I know where we are.
Oh no.
And you see these 2 people none you guys haven't seen before. in some sort of cockpit. And there's this downward trend, and there's this large window before them where it shows sky. And it slowly shifts to horizon, and then floor, as they seem to be grabbing each other's hands, holding onto a wheel. And they look back solemnly at you, Gio.
Oh man.
This is
Smoke fills the room. You see. You know who this is. And you know when this is.
Yep. Yes, I do.
And you feel like a child again for a moment in fear, as you all feel yourself falling in some sort of structure. You feel the ground becoming lighter and lighter beneath your feet. What do you do?
This isn't really a stride like that whole sky.
Does Emmy recognize this scenario, this
Only
place?
you does.
None of you do
Okay,
except
just
for Gio. Gio, what would you like
clarifying.
to do? Let's start with you.
So we've used this music.
There's a window below me, or starting to be below me, right?
It's starting to go down, and you just see these two figures looking back at you with pity and surety. As you look at this through the eyes of an adult for the first time, something you haven't thought about in a long time, make an insight check.
9.
Okay? What do you do?
I want to cast Featherfall on both of them.
Okay? And what do the rest of you do? You're all standing in this cockpit, and you just see a man and a woman. They both have this ethereal blue skin, very similar to Gio.
Oh, are they your parents?
What do you do?
Is there anyone
That's
else?
so sad.
Is there anyone else?
No. You just see Gio on the ground in all fours with one arm reaching out to these two people.
I'm gonna run up to Gio and use the help action.
Okay? You four,
And
you have an
then-
action.
Joan's gonna run over to the two people in the cockpit
Okay?
and grab the wheel with them, just out of impulse.
Okay? They don't look at you, they stay looking at Gio. Kevin.
So I'd probably go and try and help pull up on the wheel.
It's like a round steel. There's no up or down. It's right to left. Something is definitely wrong. This room is also filled with smoke going up to the ceiling. You also hear different explosions happen.
Kev, can you get us out of here?
I can try.
You go to the wheel.
Yeah.
You go to turn it. They're holding the wheel still, so you have to force it from them. You look on their faces, and it's just a knowing sorrow.
Can I look at Kevin and just say, "There's no use to."
I'm just gonna walk over to Gio and just give him a big hug.
Lucky, do you have an action?
Lucky kind of reading what the room from Gigi and seeing what's happening. She's gonna put both of her hands on like the shoulders of the two people and say, I pray to your God and I pray to your gods and mine that you have peace where you are now. Leave it there.
What was this sacrifice for? You all hear this voice. And then a part of the memory continues. Normally, you remember blacking out at this point. But something you don't remember. You see on the woman's face a small scowl. She looks at the man, and then to you. She raises her hand, and there's this pink glow. And you all see this pink light dome surround Gio. Right before the glass, all you see is ground. There's a... You all feel yourself thrown forward for a second. And the splotches reappear. The scene changes.
Is that how Gio's
Seriously,
parents died?
That was cool.
That's so sad.
They were gonna sacrifice him too until last minute the mom's like, you know what, maybe I should save my son.
Well, I think they were trying to save all of them until they realized they couldn't. So like, goodbye.
No, I'm not okay.
Oh
expecting this tonight.
They're there.
Kevin, you see a large door in front of you. Extremely tall. Red and gold. Ornate. On the side of a marble wall. And you open the door and you see a room full of guards. Lined on the side of the wall. And you open the door to this throne room. At the edge, you see a figure playing on a piano with long red hair descending beyond.
Can John grab you
Next
by
to
the shoulder?
next to him, a large green scythe rests. You reach on impulse. You know exactly where you are for a clamp. The magical item you once had, but it's not in your inventory. As he turns around. His scythe comes to his hand. A vicious wind fills the room. All the guards fall to the ground, unconscious immediately. You see Talarian Jr., your ally, next to you. And he starts running forward, drawing his sword with immense speed. They clash. The green scythe and the sun's sword clash in the middle of the cathedral. Roll for initiative.
Are you kidding
The
me?
last time. Oh
That was the best initiative roll I've had in 4 weeks. And it wasn't great, it was just better. You have him! No!
Do we have to end at 11 today? Today of all days?
We will D&D until the D&D is done.
Until the
D&D
D&D
is
day.
done.
D and done!
Yes, we're done with D&D.
Not quite yet.
Oh
Do you have Haru? I'll use a temporary one for him.
Do I get to play her?
What's over there?
I have half of her bow that fell off.
Big Loxodon guy.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, she's on the room in my office. She's on the floor in my office.
Guys, remember the floor caves in. Don't forget that. Sorry. Oh no. Wait, so he doesn't have the clamps, but I don't have my magic carpet? What are the rules of this vision, time traveling,
You
whatever's
don't
going
have
on?
your magic carpet because it was out, and you were moved, not your magic carpet. And that was not in Kevin's inventory. Which means, full sight Valerian.
You did this just because you like the character so much, Josh.
No, I did this
He's like, F you, Jonah. That was a big middle finger
That
to
was.
what you just said.
I'm sorry, Josh. I love you.
To loosely quote Josh, yeah, if you hadn't gotten the clamps, you would have lost.
He's the strongest person you fought.
There it is. Yep.
Go now.
Did you roll initiative?
You have 20 seconds.
What's your 13? Okay.
This is really stressing me out.
There it is.
I just feel so bad for TJ. Like, this poor guy is just going. He's getting visions of his dad,
Okay.
No,
of his
Jones had
dad's
no dad
jester.
visions.
What?
Jones had no dad visions.
Do you notice this is a remix?
TJ.
I know.
I knew it was a piano thing.
I'm saying
Yeah.
everyone's having like trauma things, and
Well, it's not a
like
remix,
none of
but,
us are having like
it's later
super
release.
traumatic family visions.
Not yet.
Okay, let's just do this quick, Joe. What's your initiative?
17.
17. Dex?
I'm an 18.
18.
And he's 13, by the way.
Kevin was 13.
Yeah.
Lucky.
18.
Dex, what's your dexterity?
It's plus 2.
Well,
14.
everyone's going.
15.
What is yours?
14.
14? Lucky, you first.
That's something you don't hear very often.
Very good.
Okay, Geo.
Dirty 20.
Alright. Geo. You see Talarian fighting this menacing villain. Long red hair, black and red spiked armor on himself, purple and black clothes that kind of descend down, with this large scythe that you know is completely made of azonite. What would you like to do?
Do I still have haste?
Yes.
Okay.
Holy crap. Sorry.
I would like to cast.
This was the main villain of the largest arc before Street. Give me a little peek.
I am going to. Can you do 2 cantrips?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna just cast Firebolt twice.
Okay. Make a ranged spell attack.
12.
12 does not hit.
Okay, let's go again.
Okay.
23.
22 does not hit.
Okay.
As the firebolt goes, the first one misses completely over it. The second one, the scythe moves so fast it just cuts through it.
So because it didn't hit, can I do?
You only have a bonus action left, just so you know.
Sure. Can I use my meta magic seeking spell? If you make an attack roll for a spell and miss, you can spend 2 sorcery points and reroll a d20.
Sure. Of course.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's your turn. Lucky, what would you like to do after his turn?
Alright. He also only made it, and his dex is higher than yours.
Okay. So he's going to make a couple attacks on Talarian.
No. Whoa.
One of them hits actually. Talarian takes 18 slashing damage.
Oh my gosh.
He makes a charisma saving throw. He fails.
Read this 1 square foot.
As there's a flurry of blows in front of you being shown between father and son, you see one strikes Talarian right down, and you see him freeze for a second, and his jaw drops. And Emmy, what's your passive perception?
13?
Does anyone have higher than 13 for their passive perception?
No.
Okay.
No, mine's 12.
So, you're 13. You see his eyes turn red from their normal color. And he turns around to face you all.
No, I don't want to fight Junior.
Do I still have the lament blade?
You do. That's gonna be its turn.
It'll take too long.
I think that would be our best shot at winning this battle.
Okay, Lucky, it's your turn.
So I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm gonna use my action to cast Mage Hand and slap Talarian across the face with it. Try and
I don't think you can attack with Mage Hand.
well, it's got like 10, just
It
like
can
10
carry
pounds of
5
force.
You can carry 5 pounds.
I'm pretty sure you can even push with
No, we're gonna say you can't attack with Mage Hand. It's not strong enough.
it. It's just a
It would feel, but no, it wouldn't be a slap. Because you'd have to make an attack roll for a slap, and it can't make an attack roll.
Okay, fine. Then I'm going to cast.
Also, you didn't see his eyes change. You just saw him get hit.
Okay. Then I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, but I'm specifically targeting the scythe because I've melted Aconite with Sacred Flame before.
Okay, just so you know, that took a lot of time to melt.
I know, but I'm using my holy thing against the
make an
demon
attack roll.
scythe.
I think it's possible.
Oh, it's a dex save. Dang it! Shouldn't have used this
Dex
one.
save?
Yeah.
It would take more than
It's gonna be 21.
Yeah. That's a save. Does it have? No, it doesn't. Dang it.
Your action. Anything else, Lucky?
How far away?
Who's the most beat up?
You.
Well, that's true.
You and Joan.
55 feet away.
Okay, I'll cast healing word on myself a little
Okay.
bit too.
Okay. Dex, what do you want to do?
Freak. I'm gonna take a couple steps forward and just ready myself with the dodge action.
Okay. How many steps?
Do 15 feet forward.
10, 15. Oh, that's rude, sorry.
Blondie.
There you go. 1, 2, there you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll just put on my shield and ready for dodge.
Great.
Is it my turn?
That's next turn. It's going to be Joan. You're next.
I have a question.
Yes.
Could Mendy hypothetically fix this broken side in Joe's bag of holding?
Hard to say. Also, you don't have all the shards of that anymore.
No, she gave them.
Talarian shot
Destroyed them.
You took them out. Talarian shot them. A lot of them are dust and broken. Scattered.
Could most of it be fixed?
That's hard to say, but it would take forever.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. Well, sight versus sight.
What's your action, Joan?
She's gonna. Okay, she's gonna take her stone,
Give
her
her a deck.
envy stone,
Okay.
and attempt to do the same thing that she did with it before. She's gonna take a moment, connect with it, using the energy.
Nothing happens.
Why?
You try to make the connection, it doesn't work.
Okay. Is that
What's your
right?
action?
She's gonna whisper to her Azanite dagger, bidding, and tell it to attack, like try to get him in the face for her bonus action.
Okay. Make the attack roll.
Natural 20.
And that's 20. What's the plus on the dagger?
Double damage. That'll be +3.
Does not hit.
Wait, it's +5. It's +5 and then +3 for the added.
Plus 5 is to hit, so 25. 25 hits. Let's go and roll damage.
Or even for a natural 20.
Yeah, it hits. Until you hit. Go ahead.
Okay. I know, but it wouldn't have hit before.
No,
Why?
because it would have been impossible.
Ten. I'm sorry, my mental math isn't working.
As it comes and it kind of just scratches him on the arm. You two have chosen. Wow! That came from Talarian. King Talarian.
Can I use a free action?
Because she's touched a keystone.
So just regular tea.
Don't you remember, Maria?
Not TJ.
Don't you want her back?
You know,
How cruel could you have turned? Yes.
He's going to use a legendary action.
you guys want a fun fact? Samira has their
Sprint.
family portrait.
To Joan?
I only have 8 hit points.
He isn't within 15 feet, so you can attack with your whip.
As he runs past me,
Yes.
I can just.
Oh yeah, you can hit him.
Okay.
Sorry, I keep confusing you for Haru for some reason.
Do I get advantage on that? No.
No, just a ready to attack.
It's gonna be a 19.
19 does not hit, unfortunately. As it comes towards you, he doesn't even look at you. He just he just deflects the morning star of your chain and walks towards Joan, and he puts his hand on your face right here. I need you to make a wisdom charisma saving throw. Not wisdom, just charisma, not wisdom charisma.
9. No. Just charisma?
Mm-hmm.
22.
22 with a charisma saving throw? What was your natural roll?
19.
Oh, wow. Okay. So as he touches your face, you do feel angry. So angry. And you just want to hit him or kill him. Become stronger so you can. And you feel very unnatural about this. And you try to fight it. As you all see, the roots of Joan's hair start to turn red.
That was the color of Delarian Senior's hair.
It matches his hair now. Valerian Senior's hair now. Your hair starts from the roots to turn it, but it's very slow.
Oh, I
Because he has the Wrath Keystone, correct? Because it was before Vivian.
That was the keystone you guys stole from him. After that,
Can we get it back?
It's gonna be Kevin's turn. What are you doing?
Don't know.
He's right next to you, and his hand is on Joan's face. You see Joan's hair start to turn red.
I use my free action really quick to look around for the manticore.
The what?
The lion thing, manticore, whatever it is.
Oh. Make a perception check.
That's a free action.
Yeah. Just make a perception.
Plus. There's my other thing turned off. 16.
You don't see him.
I'm gonna pull out the Laymet blade
Okay.
and make an attack on Talarian.
Okay.
Hands off, mate.
Flanked?
No, not quite.
Hands off, mate.
Close to flank, but not quite.
Okay, that is a 25 to hit
25 hits.
Get him.
Make an attack with the layman blade of the Admiral King.
on the Admiral King himself.
Oh.
That is
Sweet
justice.
You know, I like that.
10.
Reminds me of the good old sweet 3.
10 damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would like an extra attack as well.
Okay, make your extra attack.
Has to
You make one hit in, it scratches his arm as he like brings up the sight to hit. You just slice into his wrist. Doesn't slow him down, but it hit him.
Or you just paralyzed with the red eyes.
No, he's waiting for his turn.
Queen,
Nice.
plus 10.
That is another 25.
25 hits. Roll damage again. Kevin going in.
Don't make me!
I
Okay,
don't want to be angry.
another 10.
That's 10 damage.
20.
Alright. As you strike into him, he tries to keep his hand on Joan's face. Sees the first attack. The second attack, as you hit, his arm is stationary, so it makes it an easy target. He has to come away. And Joan, you like come to your senses for a second, and your red hair begins to turn back to its normal color. And you hear a voice in your head. Joan, I am with you always. Find! And it's gone. And you come back to your senses. Kevin, you doing anything else?
Dragonfly down.
No.
Okay. Next up is Emmerich. What do you want to do?
Oh goodness! Can I cast Hold Person on King Talarian?
Okay. Make a save. Not have to play.
Why? Why, Josh?
That's your action. What are you doing next?
I can't do anything else. Done.
Okay.
Fine, what?
Do you say that?
Yes!
Okay. Next up is TJ's turn.
He is going to run up to Dex. He's going to attack.
Hurts so bad.
That's a 24 to hit.
Can I use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke?
Oh wait, you did dodge.
I dodged. I was holding dodge.
Wait, did you hold dodge? Oh, you did dodge and then you...
So technically, you would have only had one action, so you couldn't dodge and hold an attack.
I wasn't holding an attack, it was just he was coming by me. Is that okay?
No, that's not with reaction.
Okay. No worries. That's fine. I'll take it.
Here, I'll. Okay.
You take...
Can I hit him back?
Actually, very low for Talarian. That's 6 points of slashing damage.
That's super low for Talarian.
I'm
It's like a roll 1 for
Okay, and
damage.
that's all. At the end of that turn, King
Can I
Talarian.
use my reaction to
Reaction doesn't work that way, unfortunately.
Okay.
King Talarian's gonna use a legendary reaction to attack Kevin.
Am I within 5 feet of Kevin?
You are.
Disadvantage.
Okay. It's gonna be a 22 to hit.
Shield?
That'll,
Can you explain that to me later?
shield.
What? The reaction?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So he brings it down on you, and you cast shield. What does that increase your armor class to?
23.
23.
I just, my elven shield plus shield is an additional 5.
Yes.
It's
So
23.
23.
Yeah. You said it was 22, right?
Yeah.
I did?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Okay. Said the wrong number. That's okay.
Oh.
Okay. The first one makes contact with the electrical shield. The next attack. Wow. 15. Also doesn't hit. This green X is made on your shield, but you barely keep the magic up until it dissipates. Okay. After that, it is going to be...
It does last until the start of my next turn.
Yes. It's the top of the round, which is going to be Geo. Geo, you have haste. Just a reminder.
Yes, thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm going to cast Banishment on just T.
Okay.
King T.
You'll have to... Oh, no, you don't. Okay, you'll try to make a save.
Nice.
It's going to be a 19.
Yeah, it says.
Okay. Actually, it's 21.
Then I'm going to cast Fire.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Can I use two? Oh, wait a second. No. And that's and that is.
My notes for this is labeled Admiral's Fall.
It's 19, but I'm gonna use my card.
Okay.
It's a 9, so 28.
28 hits. Roll damage on Firebolt.
We know something you don't know. Not you. You said a realization.
11. 11 damage.
You
11
can text the
damage?
Snapchat. Don't interrupt the stream.
Okay.
That.
It hits him, and he's very surprised.
Hello.
Such power.
He like spins his scythe and makes like a perfect circle for a while, and snatches it again and looks at you. Anything else?
It's very Geo.
Okay, Lucky.
I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic on TJ. Level 3.
Okay.
Please.
Is that touch? Or forget.
No, it's
No?
within 120 feet, and I can pick creature, object, or whatever.
Dex, you see the red eyes fade back into blue. What did I? And he looks at his sword, terrified. You see his hand shaking. What's happening?
You're good. You're good.
Guys, I have cool spells.
You're good.
And his eyes dart back to his father, and you just see immense rage on his face.
Can I try to grapple
He
him?
needs therapy.
TJ? Not until your turn. That's an action. You can only use actions on your turn. Okay. Well, Dex, actually,
It is his turn.
it is your turn now.
You know, I don't care. I'm gonna try to go hit the other guy.
Okay. You want to keep your
I don't
distance?
care.
No, just go hit him.
Okay. Where do you want to go?
Just right up behind him.
All right. You're flanking. Roll with advantage. I'll give it to you.
It's only a 19.
19 does not hit, unfortunately, as the scythe is just
I'm gonna
so
use
quick.
bonus attack.
You have also never seen such power. You feel more strength here than in even Zazor.
It's my turn.
Okay.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay.
No, it's not actually. It's T Senior. King Talarian is going to
KT.
attack. One attack going to Kevin.
Is this a legendary
Natural
action?
1. No, it's a regular attack. So he's going to attack Kevin again. That one is a 31.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I thought King TJ was right before
That'll
me.
do it.
No.
No.
He's right after you.
Can I use a free
Oh,
action?
actually, he should have been before you. But
Yeah.
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Kevin, that's going to be 24 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
24?
24.
No, that's math is hard.
I wonder if you die in the Sphinx's illusion, if you die in real life.
I know.
Well, you started dead.
What was the saving throw? Charisma?
Yes, charisma
Charisma
saving
saving
Yes,
throw.
charisma saving throw.
11.
11.
Gosh, this whole battle is just gonna be me casting Dispel Magic on people.
Your total max hit points are reduced by 10. So you don't lose HP, but you cannot heal those next 10 hit points until a long rest. So your max HP goes down by 10. Okay. It's gonna be his turn.
Did you read what I said? I know. I'm having... No!
Does he have more than one turn? He just had a turn.
It's, no, sorry. Joan, it's your turn. What are you doing?
Joan is going to use a free action to stay stay away from him and stab her rapier into him, or attempt to.
Make an attack roll.
It's not gonna work. So, 16.
16 does not hit.
And then she's gonna whisper. She's gonna summon her dagger to attack him
Yes,
again.
use it. Revel in the strength it gives you.
What are you turned on right now? I'm confused.
And so she's gonna use it to attack him.
Do it.
Yes.
Also not gonna work.
Okay.
That's 17 to hit, and that doesn't work.
17 does not hit.
What do you want from us?
Gets me.
You hear, did he deserve to die? And that's the end of your turn, Joe. At the end of your turn, he is going to do a legendary action.
What else could we have
And he's
done?
going to cast a spell on himself. That's all. Okay, next up is Kevin.
Attack.
Okay.
Slash.
Get out of here!
That is a... Math is hard. 23.
23 does not hit.
What?
It's deflected by the side.
Pretty sure 25 is the hit. You have to get a 25.
Or 24.
Remember, his AC when he has the scythe is very high.
Dang.
Highest AC of any monster you face.
We got
yeah.
those clamps on face.
I will,
Native.
I will
Long
extra
session.
attack anyway.
Okay,
Who died?
make another swing.
That resets.
So that will reset the layman blade, unfortunately.
Yeah, but Haru
then
didn't
that
die
will not
from
hit.
Talarian.
Okay.
He fell
Anything
and
else,
did
Kev?
nothing.
Wait,
You were
that's-
protecting
that's
Garrett's
one of
body.
the,
Oh, Gareth.
I'm
Oh,
gonna
no, I
put
saved him, 'cause
myself
he was alive.
between him and Joan.
Okay. As you do
Can I
that,
resist that?
No. I'm stronger than you.
Are you?
you hear next to you. I would like to rage. Love you, Haru.
Leslie's actually gonna start crying.
As you see a Loxodon, that you know as Haru Fonte, come down with, I believe at this time you were using the sword.
I would like
Yeah, I
to.
was.
Player
Come
FS
down, and
still fresh.
there's this strong sense around him of just this green ancestral vigor of the spirits flying around him as it comes down, and Talarian just blocks with the scythe, and there's a as power moves throughout the room.
Can I use a free action to toss him his hammer?
No, but Kevin, you
Oh,
do hear behind you. Get down. Do you get down?
Getting down, yeah.
As you duck 2 arrows.
That's my girl!
Yeah.
They're also deflected by the scythe, but 2 arrows
It's okay,
nonetheless.
she didn't hit while she was alive either.
As Shamira starts,
Couldn't shoot.
as Shamira starts running around as well. Did they deserve to die?
Oh no.
He'll be plus 9 for that because her hit was.
The splotches begin to appear again
This is wasting my spell slot.
as around you goes dark, and you feel you begin to fall. As you're still in the throne room, but it's broken up into shards and pieces of rock that are beginning to slide and fall.
I just do this.
I just do.
I do this. Valerian and him were fighting over here.
I do this.
Remember this?
Yeah.
Haru is here. You know, I forgot Gareth was here too.
Yeah, Haru cradled his body.
Question: we had a broom the first time.
No, you have your current inventory, Spence. Sure.
Forgot Gareth's mini, but I'll use this as Haru is with Gareth.
Oh, we have a Featherfall now. This was pre-Featherfall.
This
This is
was
what made us
pre-Featherfall.
want Featherfall
The
always.
rest of you just go and random locations. You guys will be on this rock. Emmy, I think you were an eagle.
Were you an eagle
Right
while it
now?
was, when it was falling? When the rocks were falling?
Well, she can't.
You won't be right now. You'll just be falling from the
can't.
air over here.
I can't remember.
Okay,
I know I turned into a reef
our
shark.
current initiative right now, Kevin just went. Emmy,
No.
it's your turn. You are falling around and you recognize the rocks beginning to fall. You also see Talarian, King Talarian no longer has his scythe. He is now using a sword.
Wait, where does Scythe go?
You shifted. At
We
this
changed.
point, the scythe was not there.
Yeah, in the game, we had taken away the side.
Now they're just fighting with swords over there.
Oh! Funky
Big time.
monkey.
I remember a lot about this section. It's a big one.
Sarah does the final blow on this
I
one.
want to transform into a giant eagle.
Okay, I'll go get it.
Okay, I'll go get it. Do you want me to make you like a personalized giant eagle with my 3D printer?
Purple
If you would like.
A purple one?
Have you gotten it yet?
Eagle!
I got the bath today, and
Okay,
then
what
the
would you like to
actual
do?
printer got
I
delayed
would
2 days.
like to choose who to save. This is like the lifeboat phenomena. You can fly.
I can't anymore.
I've got feather falling. We're good.
I know you're good.
I
I
used
can
to.
choose a bunch of people, so you're
Yeah,
good.
he gets like up to 6 people with Featherfall.
Can I grab onto? This is so hard. Who's closest to me? Let's start there.
Joan.
I want to grab Joan.
Okay.
That'll be an action to grab. Got him.
And
Can
that's
I
your
not-
action and bonus action now. And I'll say you have 40 feet of movement left.
I want to follow the friends down. I want to go for Kevin,
Okay.
like towards. Try and get
Oh,
get him
right
next.
With Joan.
Okay.
My-
That's all, Emmy?
Yeah.
And that's everything you can do. Next is going to be TJ. He's going to take some swings at his dad.
As the
Natural 20.
TJ.
You look over and you see his dad kind of on the back foot as TJ just carves an X into him. Shoulder to side, shoulder to side.
Ooh.
Sweet, sweet justice.
Just like when you remember King Talarian cutting into his son Jared long ago. As he stumbles backwards and the battle begins to continue.
Feeling a lot of things.
It's a lot happening.
Top of the round is next. Gio.
Okay, I want to.
Feels
How
like
far
a
away
little time.
is? How far away is them?
Haru and Gareth?
Yeah,
Like 100 feet.
100 feet.
Yeah, sure.
That's too far.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
80 to 100, somewhere in that range. Probably closer to 80, clearly.
If I get closer
To the edge, you will be 75 away. Or 65 away.
it's gonna be 60.
No.
Yeah. Okay. I want to. I want to run to the edge.
Okay.
Cast Feather Falling
Okay.
on me, and then 5 other creatures. So that guy. Then I want to jump off of that, and so I'm close enough.
Okay.
Jump forward.
So just so you know. Keep going.
I want to jump forward, close 60 feet enough to get both of them.
As you cast Featherfall on yourself and you jump off, the rocks are falling so much faster than you. Because now you're moving like this, and the rocks were. So as you cast Featherfall, it gets farther and farther away from you.
Can I, but like I want to do this like simultaneously. Like I
Okay,
leap,
what else are you doing then?
I leap
You
and I
have
cast.
leapt, and you're going.
I'm casting Featherfall on everybody at that point when I leap. Then I'm close enough.
Oh, you're leaping, then casting Featherfall. Okay,
Yes.
I'm sorry, I misunderstood the order.
He's just trying to get in the
you
middle.
can Featherfall Haru and Gareth.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Only lasts a minute.
So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I got one more, but nobody's close enough, right?
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do there, and then yeah, that's it. Can I cast Firebolt still at?
Yeah, 'cause
you
it's a
have an
cantrip.
action. You are in perpetual motion, so it'll be a disadvantage if you cast it.
Okay, how far away is King T?
From you here, like 120 feet.
Perfect. I'm gonna do it.
Oh, that's the max range, isn't it?
Yep.
Well, now, okay, do it with a disadvantage. Might as well. His
It's-
AC is lower.
23.
23 hits. Roll damage.
Oh.
I kind of remember when his AC went down, all of us were suddenly like,
And then the floor caved. And Peru died.
15.
Rocks fell.
15 to hit or 15 damage?
15 damage.
Wait,
It was
you-
23 to hit.
With disadvantage?
Oh crap.
Because you were in perpetual motion? Sorry, I zoned out there for a second.
Yeah, no, it was 23. It was 23.
Okay,
damage,
15.
I saw it.
Yeah.
Yes.
I saw it
so.
too.
I did roll.
I saw
I did roll 2. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. As you hit him, Talarian takes more hits from the opening you gave him, and they're just carving into each other. So you helped.
Yeah. Cool.
Anything else, Gio?
That's it.
Lucky, what are you doing?
I'm gonna do kind of a Hail Mary here that probably won't work,
Okay.
but I'm gonna cast Dispel Magic at level 4 on Talarian Senior. After witnessing him like starting to turn the hair red
So
of Joan.
what's the range on Dispel Magic?
60 feet.
You are not within 60 feet.
I'm
You're
not within 60
about 120 feet away.
feet. Is it only 60 feet? Because it'd be nice if it was 120 sounded. Hold on, I'm double checking. I think it's 60 though. 120. Proof.
Okay.
Look, the
You'll
spell
go to the
magic.
edge and then you can do it.
Yep.
120.
It's 120.
All right, I'm casting at level
Can
4.
confirm.
I want to see if something happens.
Roll a d20.
Okay. I have 2 cards.
This is a hard session.
Use all of them.
Now's the time.
Ooh, nope, not good. 4. Ace! Critical success!
Yeah.
So altogether, what? How many? Is that 10 points for an ace, approximately?
No, it's 20.
No, you don't like add 20 to a roll though. I'm still trying to give a number for a roll.
It's a crit success.
So
You
should be
add
10.
20 for a roll.
This is a natural 20.
Do you want a
Same
number
thing.
that the
I
roll
do.
would be altogether?
It's
So
a natural
what does an
20.
ace get? How many
So
points?
it would be an automatic crit. So we'll say natural 20 plus the modifier.
Okay, so that's 33.
33.
With a critical success.
Please do something cool.
I'm sorry.
Legendary resistance.
Don't let me.
You see, as they're fighting, he stops. And you see Talarian Jr. continue to cut into him, just striking him with his sword. Every time getting louder and louder, just wailing on him. And you see the red hair begin to turn white.
Lucky.
My son.
Stop. I can't.
Talarian freezes. And black splotches
Oh,
appear.
We saved him, but we didn't.
And you reappear on the boat.
With the Bureau?
You see
This is
Talarian on the ground.
Oh, the boat.
Above him is Gareth and TJ. He has his white hair, blood going down his face, and they're sharing their words that they had. Jared. And he looks forward. My sons. Past them. And his hand goes limp. On the ground. And you all stand around. In Talarian's body. What do you do?
Lucky's gonna start saying a prayer.
Joan is too.
What madness is this?
Joan's gonna walk up to TJ.
He puts both hands on his father's face. Why again? He's quiet. What test is this? What do you want from us? You've seen these people's memories. You've known what they've done. What is their worth? What do you do?
Can Joan go up to him? And she's like pretty small. And she just like swing her arms around him and just like squeeze him.
He lets go of his dad. And he collapses into your shoulder, and you hear as he sobs.
He's just gonna hold his head.
Has Talarian Senior died?
Yes.
Make a medicine check.
Not well. 13.
DC was 5. Yeah, he is no longer breathing. And you now see the still body of the Admiral King. He's still in his black and red armor, but his white hair is just on the ground. You've seen this before. You see Gareth get up and go over to Maria and start getting her down from the post. The queen. And you hear the
How
voice.
bad would it be if I cast Revivify right now?
No.
I was actually thinking about that.
No, baby, no.
No,
don't
he's
think
already
it's terrible.
traumatized. It won't bring him back to life.
Did he deserve to die? You hear the dark voice again. Actions.
Is Haru there?
Yes. You see Haru. He's like super mangled and bloody, but he's okay. He's leaning on his axe.
Can Emmy go hug him? Just
Oh no!
You go up to Haru really slowly. He looks past you. It's not like you're quite there again. But you just wrap around his leg.
No!
Actions.
Lucky's gonna close Talarian Senior's eyes.
Would you save him if you could?
Lucky definitely would.
Bring it back
So
to
in a
life.
lot of pain. So
Kevin?
Should I cast it?
Anything
I'm gonna
you wanna
cast. Can I cast Revivify?
do? You may.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. What do you say?
I'm sorry, I've never done one of these before.
It's just a skill check.
I'm gonna say, let me get there it is. I don't know who you are. I've never met you before, but I see the importance you have in the eyes of the children you left behind. If there is something still left here for you to do, please come back. And I'm gonna cast Revivify on Talarian Senior.
Make a persuasion check with advantage.
It's an 11.
What's advantage?
Yeah, low rolls.
Oh.
I always take a picture. You look around. You see a purple tiefling just kind of looking down at the quarry. And your friends around you. You see a boy you don't recognize. Just holding his mother, who has a blank look, staring at the figure you rest over. Joan and Talarian holding each other. And everyone else just standing around reverently. Talarian. As the Admiral Crookane breathes again.
That's such a cool spell.
And he opens his eyes and he brings his head up from Joan. And he goes over to his father again and grabs his hand, and his father grabs his hand back. I'm so proud. And I'm sorry. My son. And they both grasp each other's hands. Don't go. Don't take us. And you see splotches begin to appear.
Oh my
His own
god.
grab his arm again.
Yeah,
He
you grab
got
his
to
arm.
hear that his daddy was proud of him.
As the scene
I
shifts
realized
once
this was
again.
going to be a therapy session where we unpack our traumas. Literally.
For real. Wow, session.
So help me, if we end up on a sand
You
ship,
know? Like, I wonder how different things would have turned out if we could
we're
just-
terrible people.
Well, we were still like level 6 too
Yeah.
at this
Level
point.
5, I think.
We wouldn't have had Revivify.
No.
I know.
I don't
but
know if anyone
there were
gets it by
coins.
level 5.
No, we used them.
The scene changes once again.
I died.
She died.
Both of you died.
And you see
Revivify was used on me.
coins of
Yeah.
Revivify.
We had 2 of them.
That session.
It's raining. And you can smell and taste salt on the air. And you see wooden houses sporadically around you, ablaze. And you see large groups of these serpent-like people rummaging through the buildings like an army. And you see a house before you, like a torn wall and roof. And the house around it is fire. And inside, there's some sort of blue electricity that crackles. And you see around, and there's clanging of swords as the walls of the house completely fly apart. You see 2 blue dragonborn figures on the ground, bloodied, and Kevin, in the middle of your duel with Breon, after you just watched him murder your parents. And you are all with him. And Kevin, you drop to a knee, as his power far exceeds your own. In the back, vaguely in the distance, you see a flying sorcerer on a tornado below him, extending out a hand made of molten lava as the forces rummage through the Dragon Isles. None of you can move. You can only watch. You always had a little trouble with that one, he says to you again, after your lightning breath had clashed. Kevin, you have an action.
What are our parents? Why?
He starts stepping forward to you. You see a smile on his face. Bends down towards you to say something, but you hear it from beyond the final wall that's up as it begins to come down. You cast shield, and you feel yourself being pulled. You see like darkness and black, and you can't see for a second. We have to go! You see your sister pulling you out with another old dragonborn. My God. Taking you away. And you all stay in the memory. Kevin, you close your eyes as you did one back then. And where you passed from consciousness before. You all stay in the vision. And just faintly you hear. Run, Kev. Don't you stop running. From Breon. The vision fades.
What did he say? I couldn't hear it. I'm so sorry.
Run, Kev. Don't you stop running.
Okay, thank you.
Oh no, he has a heart.
He doesn't want to do it.
Well, he also tried not to. He told Kevin to go away during the sandship battle. He wanted him
Or
to
he
leave.
would kill me or Joan.
Mm-hmm.
The scene changes again. The emotional turmoil of this experience has weighed on you all. And you hear, "Is this justice?" You look around and you find yourself in this emerald, beautiful forest. The trees glow green. There is magic all around you. The ground is grass and it is like gems. And you walk amongst yourselves up to a crowd. And you see these beautiful, fair, elven, sylvan looking creatures, all adorned with large wings of pink and blue, green and reds. And they're all gathered together. And they're all singing this tune. It's mournful and sad. And you see in the center, there is this large person amongst them. They all look like large fairies. He has long black hair, and he moves with such power. He has this green gem around him. His clothes are like shining and shimmering. He exudes such power. And he goes up, and there's this pedestal of steps that goes across. And kneeling there, you see Emmerich. Not as the gnome you saw before, slender and taller, with her wings, and she's crying beyond this shattered mirror. And the figure runs up, walks up the stairs, grabs each wing. Never return. there's a large green light as he tears the wings off of Emmerich.
Can Joan try to run forward?
You may.
Joan runs forward, and
You see blood come out of the skin where the fairy's wings were. What do you do?
Can she try to grab Emmerich and then stab the guy?
You grab her, and as she falls into your arms, it's gonna take both arms to catch Emmerich.
Okay. And then can she whisper to her dagger to attack him?
Make an attack roll.
Wow.
I'm gonna cast.
I'm not happy. 24.
You feel yourself pulled away first. As this moving mirror shards form, and you see this picture. It is the first place you saw on the mortal plane in the woods. And there's a white light that comes and grabs you. The dagger just clear misses. You see Emmerich form begin to change as he raises his hand, and she becomes stockier and shorter, and you hold the gnome before you. Although her eyes are closed, she is crying. You all have an action, you four.
I'd like to make a play for the wings. I want to grab Emmy's wings.
Okay.
I want to get Emmy's wings back.
Okay, you run to the wings. You three have an action.
Can I run and tackle the person that was ripping off her wings?
Okay, what are you two doing?
I'm gonna make a run for the wings as well.
Okay.
A little detective boy
I'm just
situation.
gonna raise my shield above her. Try to
You run up to
her
her as well and protect.
Protect.
The white light tendrils extending from the mirror grab you both. And they begin to grab you and pull you towards the visage. Past you, Dex, you see them begin to be brought back. As you try to tackle this figure, there is just this force that sends you back.
Can Joan try to run with her?
You're off the ground currently, as you're being pulled into this strange mirror. And you see the figure turn back. His long pointed ears and his own wings are green and divine. And he looks back at you and he says, "Interesting." And he starts walking towards you and he reaches a hand out to your face.
Can I dodge?
And it feels extremely real.
Can I dodge?
And you see the splashes
Oh my god.
He could see us watching it?
as they begin to appear. And you find yourself in blue darkness.
There's no way we're like being sent back to moments in time. There's no
but I
way.
think that he could detect it in that time. Sometimes that can happen. Because he's so powerful.
I'm just saying, if there's an alive Telerian Senior out there, I'm gonna freak out.
As you all
Multiverse.
blink awake, still standing as you were during whatever ceremony you were just at, back in your normal places, return to the room, and before you, the winged lion sits. As you return to the room. What do you do? You're not currently in initiative.
Why did you do that to us?
I keep the secrets of Farallon. And I wanted to look into your heart. I wanted to know what you thought of yourselves. I wanted to see your hearts and minds. To see if you deserve ascension. You have not proven yourselves to me yet. You have shown yourself to face injustice. You've shown yourself to be sympathetic towards your enemies. Most of you, as he looks towards Telerian Jr. Ask me a question. What is something you would like to know? That will be your final test.
To us or to TJ?
To all of you. As a group, you have one question to ask this being.
Can you turn it down a tad?
Anything we want to know.
Where are the keystones?
No, it's a test.
I know it's a test, but...
Can we bring her ruined Samira back?
How can we become the good?
Are you saying this in character?
No, I'm propositioning this.
You guys can work on this as a group.
Are we? Yeah, we're allowed to do huddle.
How can we become the good of the world that he sees?
What about something like, what path do we need to take to save the most lives?
For you, 3 days. Agnica.
Sorry.
I don't think it's about saving lives, though, necessarily. How do we become the best versions of ourselves?
How can we stop the world from ending? Or even can we stop the world from ending?
What is he protecting?
Ascension. So what question would lead us to be worthy of ascension? Really?
Ascension as in
whatever
heaven?
you believe ascension is. The next level.
Did Samira and Haru ascend? I ask that.
Boys?
Did our friends find ascension?
Did we do the best we could? How do we?
Well, we already know that answer.
How do we do the best we can?
I don't think it should be so vague.
I think it needs to be more vague. How do we continue being the best version of Maximus Ultor?
Because, well, going through all of that, like everybody's memories, I don't. Like, thinking to myself as Jonah, is Maximus Ultor good?
Are we the
Are
good
we even
guys?
good people?
I think that's a good question.
I love that.
Do you want to go with that?
It also,
Pretty vague.
Every vision that was presented was presenting us with a second chance to do something differently or
Do it better.
do it better. I just food for thought. Something about second chances. How do we give
Are we on the right course?
to give Ernaxia a second chance because of the direction it's going?
Arguably, too, those are our turning points.
Yeah.
You know,
Do
in
we
life.
deserve a second chance?
But we did do things differently the second time around.
But a lot of the things that we did differently, we could only do because we didn't have those abilities to begin with.
I know, right?
It's true.
Lucky wasn't there, wasn't
are we
level
the good guys?
8.
Yeah.
I think that's a good question. Finding out if
Or
we're
is
doing
what
the right
we're
thing.
doing good?
Are we on the right course?
Yeah. Okay.
Are we on the righteous course?
Like that.
Do you want to?
I really like
For the
is
group?
Maximus Ultor good.
Is Maximus Ultor good?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
What do you guys think? Is Maximus
it.
Ultor good, or is Maximus Ultor on the right?
To be fair though, good might be a bad word because
Yes.
this creature may not care about good or evil. He just cares about ascension, and ascension does not necessarily mean good.
Is Maximus Ultor on the right course? I think that is a straightforward.
The guy has definitely said he was like the voice of justice, didn't he?
Well, I like the word righteous.
Okay, is Maximus Ultor on the righteous course then?
Righteous.
Course.
Just. Righteous.
You're using the word justice.
Just.
Righteous.
and
What do we
righteous.
think about just?
Because it's not always just. Not all those scenarios were just. I think that
There's a
I
lot.
like what Jonah proposed, and I like the modification to it.
Right, I'm just saying that when you have justice, especially justice, good and bad,
Doesn't
don't
matter.
mean anything.
And he doesn't care about justice either. Like, technically, Talarian should have died for what he did, but that's not the right thing to do, righteous thing to do, you know? Just go with what
Why
we
do you
have.
even care about this guy's opinion?
Yeah,
Like,
that's true. Well, is
Because
there
he
any
knows-
question for us and we're asking him his opinion about us?
That's,
why? What
We-
if we
I-
ask?
Oh, we have, like, not a lot of time. I think that this is a good question to go forward with.
I don't like it the more we talk about it.
Why don't we ask, like, why are we asking you a question? Like, I don't know, something like,
Like
he's
what?
not, he's
I
not,
wish
he's
for
not
90
God.
more wishes.
He's not God. We walked into this cave and found this lion, and now we're talking
But
to
he
this.
seeks into our hearts, and honestly, we don't know if we're collecting the keystones for the right reason. So that could give us a good idea of what we're doing, whether it's right or wrong. And I also think that it would be a good one for the test that
Right.
we're being
I like
under.
path, like using the word path, because that at least gives us some direction. Because if he says no, it's like, well, maybe we should leave.
I
On
don't
the
think
right
we should say
course.
good path or right path or whatever. I think we should say what path do we want to be on? Are we on the path to do this? Because saying are we on the path of good is completely subjective to whatever this being says.
But our opinions are also completely subjective.
Right, so don't ask him for an opinion. Ask him for a fact. Are we on the path to, you know, saving Ernaxia from the Son of Lope? Do we have the ability or potential to save Ernaxia from this? Instead of,
Or
are
even
we?
just the or even just the Paragon Assembly.
Yeah,
like just
that's good from the Paragon
What
Assembly.
if this thing is part of the Paragon Assembly? Then?
I know.
It's-
I don't.
I don't
might
think
be,
it is.
but-
Yeah, but
I
That's
think
still-
that the original question we had was good. Honestly, I thought that
I
was
like-
good.
I think it's really subjective.
Okay.
And I think it's too vague.
I like
too.
I like steering away from a objective question, rather, or an opinion-based question, and rather fact-based.
Okay,
To
well,
know
we
if
need
we-
to come up with it quick.
To know if we even can trust this thing or if it's gonna give us the right answer. I don't know.
How about something like, are we on the path to keep Ernaxia from falling into the hands of the Paragon Assembly?
Or those who wish to destroy it.
Those who wish to destroy
Yeah.
it.
There you go.
Ding, ding, ding. Ding, 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 ding.
Go for it. Hurry before everybody changes their
What
minds.
was it one more time?
Ah!
Is
Are we-
Maximus Ultor
Is
on
Maximus
the path
Ultor on the
to
path
save Ernaxia
to save
from those
Ernaxia
who wish to
from
destroy it?
those who wish to destroy it?
That one.
Stay it in character for me one more time.
Okay. Is Maximus Ultor on the path to protecting Ernaxia from those who wish to destroy it?
I will show you. There's a different feeling this time. It's not splotches and blurring of your vision. You just feel yourself pulled to a new place. You don't feel like you've changed worlds. You see fire. You stand on the shores of Davenport. And you see the entire city has been destroyed. There's rubble and fire everywhere. You see horrific demons, tall, red, and horns and purple, around, stomping, thrashing. You look back at where the sea once up and it is completely dried and you just see magma and flames. You look up at the sky, it is no longer blue, it is just this black, purple cinder, charcoal decay. You see where once was sand is now just glowing green rock. recognize the torn flag with the golden horse and the 5 stars on one of the buildings. As you look around at this horrible hellscape, you wonder if you've already failed. If you've already failed to gather the keystones and stop Lucidar's plan. And you see, walking up to you, as you look around, this is different. This isn't a memory. You are in a real place. Everything feels normal. You reach down to touch the green sand, and it's rocky and glows. You hear screeching of devils and demons, a flock of hundreds of impish, dark creatures fill and float through the sky, and it's horrible. And you look around and you see one figure walking up to you in a cloak. What do you do?
Can I approach them?
Walk forward. To meet
You start to approach them. What?
Who else is around? Like, is it just this person?
As far as people goes, just him.
Okay, and everything else is on fire.
Everything else is on constant flames, and what once was the beautiful port city of Davenport is just this hellish ruin. It looks like it's been ruined for a while. There's no people around. And as this person walks up to you, they take their hood off. And you see a tiefling. Black horns and golden skin. You've never seen a tiefling with gold skin before.
Can you back here, please?
And he looks at you all. And you see he's wearing this pendant. And it's like this weird clock, this weird golden clock glowing. And he looks at it. Finally. He closes his eyes and the clock begins to glow. I wish that Maximus Ultor was sent back to their time.
What?
He sent
Pulled a
us.
wish on us?
I'm gonna cry. That was so cool.
You feel yourself pulled again back out of breath. You feel yourself wanting to scream of what you just saw as the lion returns in front of you. And that is where we're going to end today's session. Thank you all for watching.
We get stuck in the future, and then all the bad things happened.
We will see you next time.
Wait, hold on.
Next week, same time, same place. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate the new follows and rates today. We love you all. Episode will be on YouTube soon. Thank you all for watching. See you guys next time. Goodbye.
Hold on.
Hold the phone.
You stay until we figure this out.
Do you want me to keep the stream up?
Yes!
Okay.
Oh,
That's the end of the session, guys.
We should have one more hour, please.
We're not playing anymore, but that's the end of the session.
What?
Okay, I have a question.
What is gold How does he have a
Were we in the
wish?
future this whole time?
Has it all been a dream?
Probably just
Wait.
So
Did
just
we?
so you know, when you left off, you were back in the room with
the manicord.
lion. Not a manicord.
Sorry.
Was it like a
He did it.
So did we? Is that it?
So
It's
we
time. Turn off the
we asked the winged lion, and he said, "Let me show you." He transported us in time so that Maximus Ultor was stuck in the future, which means nobody was able to stop the Paragon Assembly without us. And one dude used a wish to send us back to prevent that future from happening. So basically, what we saw was the future that would happen without Maximus Ultor.
Can you explain that one more time, please?
Okay, but that's also assuming that time is linear.
Thank
know?
you all for watching. We'll see you guys next time.
See you next week.
Goodbye!
Bye, friends.